Hello, people, and welcome back to another Friday night here on Whiskey Wars. How are we doing, everybody? Hopefully, well. Good to see everyone again. Of course, this is the first of the Ju-Rye Bracket Battles. Of course, 20 rye whiskeys going into these bracket battles, and then eventually we will crown one winner of those going through a bracket system of blind whiskey battles, Whiskey Wars, if you will. And tonight is the first one. So that is what we got planned for tonight. And that will be happening here fairly shortly. So, that's what is going on for tonight. Also tonight, we got the Patreon giveaway where I will probably be giving away some rye samples. Yeah. So there we go. Got Bad Axe Bourbon in the house. What's up, Bobby? Good to see you, man. Cheers, buddy. Also, Mr. Great Shot. And remember, Patreons, the link for the live stream is on Patreon because you guys get the first hour. Patreons get the first hour exclusive hopping on here. So any Patreons out there, if you want to hop on, the link is on Patreon for you guys. So there you go. For the first hour, it's Patreons only. So to start out with, I'm going to have a little bit of a rye that's not in our bracket, but will be tonight just for fun. I'm going to have a little bit of that guy right there, a little Wild Turkey 101 rye. Always a favorite to start out with. And I'm actually, just for fun, I'm going to pour a little bit of this again later and throw it into the bracket for tonight. Just to see how it does against some pricier ryes. So we got John Kranz in the house. Cool, man. Good to see you. And also, been at work, bro. Just missed the show last night. So, last night was just kind of explaining the whole July rye whiskey bracket battle thing, in case anybody did not understand it. And also, Patreons, if you have not entered yet, it's not too late. All I need from you guys, look at the list, the brackets there on Patreon, and I need your final four. What four you think I will choose to make it to the final four, and then what of those four you think will win it all. That's all you need, and then you have an opportunity to win one of these three bottles. It'll be your choice. Of course, I'm going to have a full one, not this empty one. So Patrons, if you have not entered yet, we got 7 or 8 entries so far. So if you haven't entered yet, it's still not too late. But once the blind tonight starts, then you can enter. So, yeah, but whoever gets the most points from choosing the right whiskeys will have a choice of the New Riff, 6-year malted, Still Austin, it's rye, or this Driftless pick that I got from this man right here. John Kranz. Yeah. So, and I've already confirmed that there are more available. So if that is what the winner picks, we'll make sure that we get that sent to you guys. And we got somebody joining me here, Patreon. Get him up right there. How are we doing, Mark? Good to see you, man.
Hot and sweaty. I'm trying to get this thing here to work, and it is just wanting to be this way for some reason. I have no idea why.
Do you maybe not have the auto rotate function on? I know sometimes mine, I don't even notice. I turn it off, and
no, it's usually just fine, but tonight it's not so good. So I guess I'm sideways.
It's all right.
Oh well,
doing, man?
I've been doing pretty good.
Other than hot and sweaty.
Yeah, it's been 105 here for the last week. Woo! Every day in a row, it's been 105.
That is too hot.
Yeah, for what is this? It's just still July.
Still July.
I mean, typically, August will get 105, 110, stuff like that, but not here in June, July. It's usually not that bad, but it's been brutal this year so far.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that 101 rye doesn't disappoint. We got Shirt Kitty in the house. Good stuff. And Z-Man. Cheers to both of you. And again, Patreon's just a reminder. If you have not entered in to the Ju-Rye Bracket Battle, I just need what 4 you think will move along to the Final Four, and then what of those 4 you think will be the winner. Just send me a message on Patreon. The whole bracket thing is posted there on Patreon under the Ju-Rye post there. And then you got a chance to win one of these 3 bottles here. Also, second place gets a sample pack. So, yeah.
I just did that in the your last Patreon post.
Okay, cool. You threw your choices there?
Yeah. I didn't know where to put it all, so I just say, we'll throw them in here.
That's okay. Hopefully no one steal Mark's choices.
Is it like a blind spot I could put them in or something?
Yeah, I was just having everybody message me through Patreon there.
Oh, oops. Okay. Well, I missed that.
That's okay. I appreciate you entering, man. So,
hey,
yeah.
If I do win, I don't want any of that still Austin, right? I've got some.
Yeah, so you'll have choice of the driftless or the 6-year multi, which both those are a great rise. I like both of them quite a bit, but you haven't had any of this pick that John sent me, have you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's a good one, man. It's probably my favorite driftless that I've ever had.
I did just have the cast strength still Austin rye.
Yeah,
I was a little disappointed, to tell you the truth, but I figured it would be like their normal rye, like you got right there. That is fantastic. I figured it would be that stepped up, but it really wasn't for me. But I don't know.
We got Saucy Shane popping in. Cheers, buddy. And also Medium Ugly. Good to see both of you. Cheers, fellas. So what do you not like about the cast strength comparatively?
Well, granted, it drinks a little bit hotter, but then it's just got a slightly off note for me. But there again, it just may be my palate, and it may be what I had to eat the day that I was trying it out. So I don't know.
Yeah. It seemed like you said on yesterday's stream that you've had it a few times, right?
Yeah, I had 2 or 3 different pours of it, but it was 2 of them were on the same night because I'm like, no, it's not good. It's got to be better than that, And I had another pour, and I'm like, well, no, it's just about the same, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, could be. Well, I hope once I get to try it that I enjoy it. We'll see, because I kind of assume that at least be my rye of the year, but maybe not. We'll see how it pans out.
Yep.
But
I did pick up a different bottle today, though. Got something completely different. It's a rum.
Let me. Oh yeah, okay.
And it's fairly high proof too. Yeah.
That'll get it done.
Oh yeah. Well, I figured, I haven't had any good rum in a long time, so I figured I'll give it that a little shot and see what it tastes like. If nothing else, it'll make a good mixer.
Yeah, if nothing else, yeah. throw a little Coke over top of it, and then it won't matter.
Yeah, a little rum and Coke right there. Sheesh. At 69 proof.
I've been told I'm disappointing before. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, man. I'm excited to get this rally. I'm giving everybody a half hour. Any Patreons that haven't entered, I'm giving you guys a half hour. So we're going to be starting here in about 20 minutes. But once the bracket battle starts, then no more entries. So I think we got 8 or 9 entries right now, and so thank you all you Patreons that did enter. It benefits you guys. You got a chance at free bottle or samples. So two things you can win there. But anyway, so yeah, any Patreons that have not put in your entries, it's not too late. You can still, you got about 20 minutes, and then it's final call.
Okay. I just did a real quick one because I figured, 2 of them might be a pretty good choice. And then the other 2 of them just kind of, we'll toss it in. I think that one's pretty good. And, one of them I've never tried, so I've heard good things about it. So I figured, well, he might like that one too.
Yeah, I got to say, tonight is my least exciting bracket. I kind of categorized them by proof point. And I, once I realized I'm not real excited about any of these ryes. So I don't think they'll do well in bracket 6 once whatever 2 move on, but we'll see.
What's in the bracket for tonight?
Yeah, so let's talk about that before we get any farther. So this is what tonight's bracket looks like. So we got Rendezvous Rye. Let me move these off to the side here anyway. It doesn't get confusing. Rendezvous Rye, of course, MGP sourced rye there, the 95.5. And then, do they finish this in something? No, it's just a blend of straight rye whiskey. Yeah, only 46 alcohol by volume, though. So, not really enough to be real exciting. So 92 proof. Then we got the Middle West Spirits straight rye whiskey, the dark pumpernickel there. That's a decent one, but again, pretty low proof. What is this? It is 96. Yeah, so not super low. The highest of the bunch, I believe. Oh, excuse me. And then we got the Woodinville Rye, which I'm not big on Woodinville's profile on most things except for their cast strength stuff. And that one is 90 proof. So again, kind of boring. And then Michter's absolutely the floor for proof point. It's 82 proof. Although I do like it, but I just wish there was more going on because it's such low proof. It's good. It's just that once you put it up against something that's even over 100 proof, it just tastes like water.
Because it is mainly water.
And then I'm going to throw this, of course, not part of the July Rye Bracket Battle, but I'm just going to throw that in there just for fun, just to see how the old 101 does against these. Because, all these, this is like a $50 bottle. This is a $50 bottle. This, I think, was 40, 45. I think this was 40. And this guy's like $20. So
there you go.
We'll see how the old 101 does.
It's hard to beat the old chicken.
Yeah, man. Notification 9 minutes in. Yeah, so YouTube's running a little slow tonight. What a surprise. Sorry about that, Peter White. William Hall saying cheers. All good to see you, man. Again, Patreons, if you want to hop on, link is on Patreon. First hour is all for you guys. So
cheers, John and Sugar Kitty.
We got the old High West Rendezvous Rye was 16-year-old Barton. Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't realize it was a blend.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
I don't think that's the bottle I have. I think this is not the new label, but the in between. I guess the second label. I'm not sure. I know there's a way to tell. It's batch 21C26, for whatever that's worth. All I know is it doesn't really tickle my fancy. Well, you're screwed up, whatever the thing is.
Cheers,
Todd in the house. What's up, buddy? Cheers, man. Yeah, I'm almost I'm betting you're right. Even though this is not part of the official Ju-Rye battle, I'm betting 101 wins tonight. So we'll disregard that once we get to the winner. But so one of these four here will be moving on. But I'm betting 101 will probably hold its own pretty well. And cheers to you, Todd. Well, here's what I'm going to do. Since we're just kind of sitting around here, I'm going to go ahead and pour them and let them start opening up, and then we'll mix them up later. And also, by then, I'll probably have forgotten what order I put things in. So, Michter's there. We'll go throw that in glass A. Let that open up a little bit, although probably doesn't need to because it's only 82 proof.
How are you going to find out which one's which after you mix them up now? You got Michter's in A.
Oh yeah, so I got a letter on the bottom. No, I mean, like if I have to, I'll watch my stream back, but I should remember what I got and what. And plus, I'm setting them in the same order on the floor. So we'll put Woodinville in set B. Yeah, last B there will be the old Woodinville. Yeah, I gotta say, I kind of wanted to cover the gambit of distilleries, so I grabbed a variety of stuff. But these are not the most exciting ryes, but we'll see.
Well, there is quite a bit of different ryes out there nowadays, although most of them are MGP. You know, their normal 95.5 mash bill is everywhere.
The pumpernickel will be going in C here.
Dang.
Yeah, John, I would guess, to your point there, I would guess if I had to guess, I'm going to guess that The Pumpernickel and the Michters will move on tonight. That would be my guess of these four. That said, I think 101 beats all four of them. It's just not in the competition. Although it would probably do quite well.
2 winners out of the 4 move on?
Yeah. Two of the 4 move on from each bracket.
Okay.
Does that change your answer at all on Patreon?
No.
Okay.
No, because I picked 4 total winners, I guess, to be in the last bracket, and then 1 for the winner.
Right. Correct.
Probably wrong, but still.
Well,
I should go back and revise it, but it's too late now. Not worried about it.
So I'll let those sit there a minute. We'll sip on some hydrate for a second.
I'm gonna try a little of this rum. Wow, it's
John,
weird.
John, I'm gonna guess you're right. I'm guessing that 101 will take the win, even though it's not really officially part of the bracket challenge there. And I'm guessing Pumpernickel will be second, and then Michter's third. Maybe I'll be surprised, and maybe Rendezvous might beat out Michter's. We'll see what happens. But again, this is not the most exciting bracket. As they go along, they get more and more exciting because the proofs go up. Once we get into the barrel proof bracket, that's bracket 5. That's gonna be a fun live right there. Also, Mark, Northwest Bourbon. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you.
Cheers, Mark.
How you doing?
Got to have a good name like Mark.
That's it. And Bourbon School there. Cheers to you, Brian. Good to see you. Hanging out with him last night, of course, on live. Yeah, so
wow.
I really need like another glass so I can drink whiskey aside from these whiskeys. But we'll let them sit.
That's different.
Yeah, how you liking that rum?
That's quite different. It's really good. Is
that a barrel aged rum?
It's sweet. Oh, I would guess so. Let's go over if it says anything on here. Well, the first time I just saw it in the store, and I was like, I'll give that a shot. Old-fashioned traditional dark.
Again, Patreons, if somehow you have missed what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is the Ju-Rye Bracket Battle. This is what we're doing tonight. The first bracket, they're bracket 1, Michter's, Woodinville, Rendezvous, and Pumpernickel. And of course, I just threw 101 in as an additional just for fun. Bracket 2 will be a good one. Pikesville, Silver Spring, Sweet Rye, Rare Breed, Rye, and then, of course, Knob Creek. I actually enjoy all 4 of those. So that'll be a tight race there. And then bracket...
Sorry, go ahead.
Bracket 3, we got Chattanooga Wilderness Trail, still Austin, and Sagamore. I think we know which one's going to move on from that bracket.
At least 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah,
at least between 2.
And then bracket 4, we got New Riff, of course. One of the bottles you can potentially win. Russell Single Barrel, Pursuit United, and Willet. That'll be an interesting one. I'm not sure which 2 of those 4 is going to move along there. And then bracket 5, probably my favorite bracket there. The Stellum Driftless pick here. This is right in front of me. The Balcones Rye, and then the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof. That'll be a hitter of a bracket there. Looking forward to that. But tonight we're kind of starting with the boring ones, but you got to get them out of the way. So, yeah, I doubt once we get to, because brackets 1 and 2, those winners will move on to bracket 6. I doubt that the winners from this night will do well, but we'll see what happens. Because I feel like Pikesville, Silver Springs, Rare Breed, or Knob Creek, any 4 of those would just destroy these. But nonetheless.
How is the Pikesville? I've never tried that one.
I really like it. I like. I like most Heaven Hill products. So.
This obviously doesn't drink like at a 69 proof.
Z-Man, no.
ABV.
So, sorry, Mark. Sorry to interrupt. So it doesn't drink like 69 proof, huh?
Well, 69 ABV. So what is that? 138 proof.
Hazmat.
Yeah, it doesn't drink that strong. The nose
Cool,
is a little bit there, but it's quite good. I'm surprised.
So, Z-Man, and to all patrons that have not entered yet, and you got about 10 more minutes to still get your entries in. All I need from you guys is of those. Here, I'll bring it back up here. Actually, I think I closed it already. But anyway, it's on Patreon there. Of those 20 Ryes, you have to pick which, for, of course, 2 move on from each bracket. So which ones, what 4 will end up in the final 4? And then of those 4 that you choose to be the final 4, which one will be the overall winner? That's all you need from you guys. So what will be the final 4, and then what is going to take home the gold, I guess you'd say. And then, of course, you get 1 point for each of the final 4 you get right, and then 2 points for choosing the winner right. So you can get a total of 6 points. So whoever has the most points is the winner and gets to choose one of these 3 bottles here. And then second place will get a sample pack. So, yeah, that's the deal.
Sounds fair. Hey
it's
there,
too much
Ben.
sexy on one screen. He must be talking about you, Mark.
I'm not even wearing a hat right now.
How we doing, Ben?
Good to see you. I got a nice hat about like yours, but
yeah, man, I love.
I'm
this
outside,
hat.
so
Yeah.
And besides, I don't have the normal mic stuff set up like you do, so I got to wear these things so I can hear decent.
Yeah. Yeah, and there you go. Sure Kitty also clearing it up. Thank you there. And for anyone that is not a Patreon but wants to join, mods, if you don't mind to throw the Patreon link out there, I'd appreciate it. It's also in the description box, though. If you want to join Patreon, you still got 10 minutes or so if you want to join and get in on this whole Ju-Rye Bracket Battle thing. Again, here are your 3 options for the winners. If I can get them to face the camera here. You whatever person wins will have a choice of one of these 3 bottles. Yeah. So there you go.
Still lost.
Sorry, Sean, I got distracted. No problem, Dustin. Hopefully doing something fun. I screenshot the list. My vote will be coming. Okay. Good stuff, man. Appreciate that, Top Dog. I sent my picks through Patreon about an hour ago. Awesome. Thank you, Woods. Yeah, good to seeing some entries coming in, because last night, that's why I did the live mainly, because last night we only had 2 entries. And I was like, we gotta get some more people involved in that.
Well, yeah, come on, you slackers! What the heck?
Yeah, it's free whiskey, people. Come on.
Hey, you can't beat free whiskey now.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't like it, you can share it to somebody else.
That's it. Stacy, how we doing? Cheers. 4-Leaf Whiskey there. Another great channel.
Hey, Stacy.
Good to see you, Stacy.
Oh, there we go.
Stacy, are you just going to throw it out there? You don't have to. You can text me if you don't want to answer in chat. But are you guys going to be doing the Kentucky Tailgate with Chris and Will? And then also, are you guys going to be doing the Bourbon on the Banks, which I guess the whole crew is going to that as well? Just curious who all's going to what. But hopefully we have a good crowd for both.
Yeah, not me. I'm headed to Colorado next month for about 3 weeks.
Yeah. What are you doing in Colorado there, Mark?
I'll just be working out there. My old boss that I used to work for around here, he moved to Colorado and was building a house out there, and I've been back and forth every year now for a few years, helping him, prep the site and put in a road, because it's up on the side of a dang mountain basically. So we made a road up to it and helped him. I put some of the logs in place for him. Huge log house, really cool. Some of the stuff, the logs in that house are just like the size of your truck hood. They're that big. They're just massive.
Yeah,
logs.
I'd say some big old logs there.
Yeah, it was all made in British Columbia, I believe. They used some standing dead stuff out there, and then they made it there, and then trucked it down through COVID and all that stuff, and then set it up. So he's about finished up with it now, and I think I'm going to be working on his kitchen bar, the island sort of thing. We're working on that, and a few other things. There's always something to do out there.
Very cool, man. All right, so I'm trying to, because Medium Ugly was asking where Bourbon on the Banks is. So let me see here. I'm trying to find the address and all that stuff. Okay, so it is October 6th, 2023, downtown Frankfort. Yeah, Frankfort, Kentucky, that is.
Okay.
Bourbon Street on Broadway is the location. I'm looking for the actual address, though. I'm not.
Of all the time I lived in Kentucky, I think I've only just passed through Frankfurt a couple times. Same thing with like Louisville and whatnot. Louisville,
Yeah.
Lexington.
But they have a whole website, Medium Ugly, or for anybody that's interested. Yeah, just type in bourbononthebanks.org, and that'll give you all the info you need. Actually, I'll throw it in here. Should be able to do it this way. Bourbon, if I can type, that would be good. Bourbon on the banks.org.
Yep. Yeah, that's a dangerous rum right there.
Being California, okay. Still in the woods saying, drinking some Smoke Wagon Blenders Select Straight Rye Whiskey. Wow, okay, you got the, very cool, man. Never heard of it before today. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know if I have, actually.
Yeah, I've got just your uncut, unfiltered, and their regular one. Never have any of the rye.
Yeah, I don't know if I've had any of Smoke Wagon's Ryes, actually. And Stace saying she is coming to the tailgate. Very cool, man. Looking forward to seeing everybody again. I listened to the replay today while in the garage. Love the concept. Awesome, man. Thank you, Top Dog. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully this is exciting for you Patreons. And if nothing else, you get some free whiskey. So,
heck yeah. I tell you what, I'll be right back. I need to get a different pour or something because this rum is good, but it's not really what I'm looking for right now. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah. And for any of you that are not Patreons, I'll open up chat to all non-Patreons here in about a half hour or so.
Actually,
but Patreons, again, if you want to hop in chat right now, the first hour is yours. So the link is on Patreon. Should be top of the list there under the post for this live. So yeah, the link to join the chat there for all you Patreons. If you want to hop on, it's right there for you. And then, of course, as I said, we'll throw the link up for everybody else here in just a half hour or so once we get this blind going and all that stuff. There we go. I believe that's the equivalent of Desert Jewel by Ryes instead of bourbon. Oh, interesting. Okay. There we go. Dan, the Deathless Dog's in the house. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you, man. Also, everybody in chat and yeah, let us know what you're sipping on there. What are we drinking tonight, everybody? Of course, Wood saying he got that new Smoke Wagon. That's always good stuff. See here, not to me, but anyway, had a buddy find a couple of them here in Middle Tennessee. Oh, cool. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, Saucy. Hey, Saucy, actually, you're not real far from us. You might be able to make the bourbon on the banks or the tailgate there. There may not be many trees left in British Columbia by September. Well, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, Peter White. It's becoming a problem everywhere.
Cut them all down for the Ambronna cast.
William Reynolds. Cheers, buddy. Egg Roll's dad. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Well, I couldn't decide, so
grab them both. There we go. Yeah, I like it, man. And again, it's not too late. You got about 5 more minutes. I'll give it 5 more minutes. There is the link. If you want to become a Patreon and get in on this crazy July Rye Bracket Battle thing, you can still. There is the link there in chat. Thank you, Sure Kitty, for throwing that up. And again, all you need to do is just look at it, submit what 4 of those from the various brackets will make it to the final 4, and then pick the overall winner, and then you got a chance to win one of these bottles here. Yeah, so I'll give it another 5. Thank you for throwing the link up there, Sure Kitty. Dave Vogel saying, cheers, Sean, starting with K-Luke, a batch 4. Awesome, man.
Ooh, nice.
And Saucy just poured some Russell Single Barrel Rye. Very nice. What is that? Bland? No. What is BMFP? My brain's a little tired. It's Friday. Something foolproof. It's
Big mother. Never mind.
help me out here, Z-Man. I'm brain dead right now. I'm not coming up with the right combination of things. Finishing my Dr. Pepper I poured while still doing the family thing this afternoon. There you go. Not drinking yet. It's early. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Come on, it's afternoon. Geez.
9 here. Of course, I guess you're central as well, aren't you, John? Oh well, I missed a. It's in a clear bottle with a white label and medallion like the Desert Jewel, but it was only 55. There you go. And then Dan, cheers to everybody there. I'll tell you what, because we won't have results yet. So anyone that may want to get in a last minute entry or is signing up for Patreon or whatever the case, since Shirky did throw up the link there, I'll highlight that again. And again, cheers, Patreons, just remember, all I need is your final 4. So look at the brackets, pick a final 4. Remember 2, move on from each bracket, and then choose your overall winner and get your entries in, because you can win one of these bottles right here. And then second place gets a sample pack. So we're going to go ahead and mix these up and get the blind going, because it's not like I'll have results in like the first 5 minutes or anything. So I'll let it ride for another 5 minutes or so, and then I'll kind of pause and check Patreon and say things are cut off and all that stuff.
Okay.
But thank you, everybody that did enter, and hopefully this is fun for you guys. And if nothing else, like I said earlier, free whiskey. So you just have
to. What's a Wild Turkey 202?
What now?
Is that a double shot of 101? William Hall, his comment.
I'm guessing that's a mistype. It would be my guess, but maybe not. Maybe it's just a double shot of 101.
It's a double shot of 101, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Oh, benchmark foolproof.
Ah, okay.
That's okay. I got you.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's a cheap bottle too.
That is a hitter budget bottle right there.
For sure.
William Hall mowing the lawn there, the yards. Yep, Central Time, late night last night. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember you talking about that on Marty's. For only 4 hours of sleep. That's rough, man. I should try one more time to finish a Still Austin cast strength pour. You should, P-Roy.
Yep. We need to send Peter some Nancy pick. Yeah, it's like the cast strength, but better.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so it's half regular 101, half 101 Ryes. Makes sense. A 202.
Oh, okay.
I did not know that was. Everybody seems to know this except for me.
Us Kentucky boys are last in the know. What the heck?
Yeah, I just drink whiskey. I don't really know anything about it.
Well, I'm not a blender. Come on.
Yeah,
we just drink it. We don't blend it.
What is this? Rocket science? Come on now.
I know. I never went to college. Come on, jeez.
And Wood saying he likes it quite a bit better than the bib. Good stuff. Shredward in the house. What's up, buddy? Cheers, man. 202. All right. Well, let's start with. Let's
Hey, good day there, Chris. How you doing? Hopefully you got you some sleep finally.
Yeah, man. Chris was running low on sleep. Well, anyway, so patrons, those are the winning bottles. You get to choose one. You got about 5 more minutes, then we're going to cut it off. But I'm going to take these down so I can focus on the blind here. Thank you again, all you patrons, for all the support. You guys are awesome. I wouldn't be able to run the channel the way I do without you guys. I mean, you guys really keep the lights on around here, because YouTube doesn't do jack. So you guys are the best. So appreciate you, and hopefully this is fun for you guys. And if nothing else, free whiskey. So,
Woods, are you talking about the red corn BIB? If you do see that one, snatch it up. It's really good.
Oh, interesting. That's the red corn that's bottle and bond.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, man.
Yeah, it's really good. I like that one a lot.
Good
I'm sipping on the straight rye right now, but it's good. I love this one.
Cheers to you, Scott. Good to see you, man. Barrel New Year that I won on Bad Axe Bourbon. Very cool, man. Yeah, that's a good one. Totally missed the giveaway. I've been fixing my AC.
Well,
Sorry about that, Ben. That sucks, especially in July. I'm not a professional
gotta have
blender, but I did stay at Holiday Inn Express last night. Yeah, for sure, Sean. Everybody, cheers and Chris. Yeah, good to see you, Chris. We were actually just talking about who was going to the tailgate and the Bourbon on the Banks thing. Hopefully, we have. Oh, almost hit my table there. Hopefully, we have a good crew.
Nope. I'm just upside down and sideways. It didn't work. What the heck?
Oh heck yeah, man! I should be counting down the days to that. Actually, I need to send you guys some money or something. With the conversion rate, maybe that'll help out.
Wow,
I agree that Still Austin Red Corn Bib is fantastic. This fantastic fella right there has got me a bottle. I can't wait to get that. Yeah, that's looking forward to that.
Yep.
One.
I got to send a bottle to Taylor Dom too. He won a bottle on Jody's stream. At the halfway mark, we did a giveaway.
Green highlights for Rye. Yeah, I don't know who decided that green is the color for Rye, but anyway, it seems to be. And that's good stuff, man. That Jody gave that away. That's good that people are getting it out there.
I kind of talked him into it a little bit. I'm like, come on, we need to give a bottle of something away to people. And he's like, oh, okay, well, what do you want to give away? I said, well, something that they can't get, So
yeah, man,
give away that one because it's hard to find unless you live here in Texas or something. So now I just moved to the new location here, which is, I'm still about, the old location was about 20 minutes from the distillery. This one here is about 35 to 40 minutes. But heck, anything around here in Austin is 40 minutes away. So there's no worries.
Yeah. Sure, Kitty's saying red corn, a popular bottle for Mr. Great Shot to deliver. Indeed. Yeah. He brings them right to your house. It's very kind of him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sugar Kitty's, his is going in the mail tomorrow.
Heck yeah. Hey guys, sipping some 2XO Innkeepers blend from Massachusetts. Awesome, man. And also good to see you, Hectorus. Cheers, buddy. Well, let's get into our first sip of our blind rye battle here. I'm not sure what glass I got. Smells very light, which is not surprising because all these are under 100 proof. But yeah, here we go. Cheers, everybody.
All right. Yeah, that red corn is really good. I was surprised by that one.
That is good. Not amazing, but good. I'm going to guess. I know I shouldn't be doing this already, but I'm going to guess that is the pumpernickel. That's my guess on glass one. Well, Chris, I'm never going to turn down more turkey. No, but I know you guys are limited as to how much you guys can bring over, so I'm good with the bottle, man. Yeah, that's more than enough. Yeah, that's actually more than I even expected. So I'm very happy to get that. Thank you so much, Chris. But if a sample should make it over here, I not going to say I'm not going to be happy to see it.
I've never turned down a sample. Well, maybe if it's Malort. Take it back. I'll try it. I've never tried it before, so I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's some bottles of that made it over to California, and I believe that Jacob JAC snagged one of those. Seems like, yeah. So good on him, man. So. Yeah, the Walter 101 12 year. Yeah.
Wow. Shit, I still remember it was an 8-year age statement on your normal 101. 8-year-old and 101 proof, you couldn't go wrong.
Moving on to glass 2 here, whatever that may be. Again, very light on the nose. More of an MGP profile is what I'm getting on the nose. Let's see what we got here.
Don't be just figuring out what bottle it is. Just taste it and see if you like it or not. Go on.
If that's not MGP, then Yeah, it's MGP, which means it's the rendezvous. Yeah, there's like this. I always on MGP Rye, I always get like this kind of fruit, this like fruit stripe gum kind of note.
Oh man, that stuff is so horrible. Flavor lasted for about 13 seconds and it was done.
I did the Chicago handshake one time. Very nice.
Sugar Kid, that just sounds horrible. Oh, dang.
Yeah, why? Why would you do this to yourself?
Yeah, just pour some BC powder down in your face and chase it with a grapefruit soda.
Yeah, that sounds awful, but also pretty accurate. Yeah, I've only had it Malort one time because that's enough. Like you don't need to have it more than once. It's just a thing you try one time just to say you tried it.
Yep.
And yeah, it was bad. It was quite bad. I don't know why they're proud of it over there in Chicago.
Yeah. I guess because it's that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's one of those things. It's kind of like the gag bottle at a party. You gotta pass it around and everybody do a shot because why not?
Yep. This is horrible. Try it.
You should see how bad this is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me hop on Patreon and refresh here. Oh well, got all kinds of notifications and stuff. That's good. First off, thank you to those who became patrons. Z-Man, appreciate you, man. Okay, I see some entries there popping in. And yeah, we got one more there. Good stuff. All right, so that is the cutoff, though, folks. So no more entries. Thank you for all those that did, and good luck to you guys. We'll be going through them. We'll probably do some extra lives here and there, just so this doesn't drag out for like months. Yeah, because we got, let's see, eight blinds we got to get done. So yeah, so I'll probably do some of these on Wednesdays as well, just to get through them, so that way we can get to our winner and get you guys some whiskey. Top I was saying, cheers. It is necessary to clear their stomachs of bad Chicago pizza. I actually quite like Chicago pizza. I don't know. Granted, it does depend. It does depend on where you're getting it from. There is some awful pizza everywhere, but I'm kind of a fan of the deep dish thing that Chicago's got going on there. When done right, it's pretty good. Butt chucks are popular in Chicago. Right on, man. Yeah. Maybe that's maybe it's like a bowel cleanse, kind of like an enema. Maybe that's what Malort's used for. Cleanse the bowels.
Heck, I thought Taco Bell was good for that. You go colon blow right there.
Oh, Amy, well, welcome. Also, you came in at quite an interesting time. We're talking about enemas. Sorry about that. Anyway, cheers, Amy. Good to see you.
Cheers, Amy.
Wait. Chicago pizza is hands down the best. Now, I don't know if I can go that far, Top Dog. When I'm in the mood for it, I do like a good deep dish, but I'm still partial to my New York style pizza. I married a girl from New York, so it's kind of.
Is that like the chewy crust or the thin crust?
No, it got to be thin and crispy. It shouldn't. It should not. It should almost like stay sticking out when it just like kind of folds over on itself. That's no good. That means it's undercooked. That's not what you want. I like a good thin, not super thin, but crisp crust. Yeah.
I like a good brick oven pizza.
Yeah, man, those are good too. J8 saying cheers. All good to see you, man. Well, if it's good pizza, then you don't need Malort. It's fair.
Wow.
Chicago thin crust is great. There you go. Okay.
If it's pizza, I'll eat it. I love pizza.
That's kind of where I'm at, Great Shot. It has to be really bad pizza for me to not enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I've had some really bad pizza because I eat a lot of pizza. Way too much pizza, honestly.
Yeah, some of the gas station pizza is pretty rough on you.
Now, I don't know what this is in glass 3, but it tastes like almost nothing.
Dang.
Maybe that's the Michter's because it's only 82 proof. There's just not, the flavors I am getting are okay, but it's almost like water.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
cask strength rye. It's the nose is good. The palate is a little off. I'm not sure what it is.
yeah.
At least for me.
Shred's hearing your cicadas there, Mark, or
Oh yeah.
whatever you got going on.
Cicadas and a fan. That's what's happening around here.
Yeah. Just say no to the floppies. Indeed, yeah. You get good crispy crust, man.
Sorry about
Gotta
that.
have it. Pizza.
I'll turn it down a little bit here.
Hey, Lil in the house. Good to
There
see
you
you,
go.
Lil. A little bit, yeah. So I'm sitting up a little higher, and my table's a little higher. Yeah. So this is the same top. For those of you that don't know, this is just a walnut slab that's sitting on essentially a computer desk. Now, anyway, it was sitting on a laundry basket. It was a very fancy laundry basket, but that's what it was. It was like a
Well,
bamboo.
at least it's nicely finished.
Yeah, it was a like bamboo laundry basket. That's what it was. That's what this sat on for like 3 years, and it was getting a little rickety. And I was worried that one night I was going to be in the middle of a live with a bunch of bottles on it, and it would just collapse, and that would really piss me off. Because if this hit all my bottles that are right here, it would crush all of them. Because this thing weighs about 100 pounds. So yeah, I decided it was time to set this on something a little more substantial. So.
Well, aren't you a carpenter? Come on now.
Yeah, the thing is, so I want to put legs on this, permanent legs on it, but I haven't decided what style I want to do them in. And there's a couple ideas I have kind of decided on. I just haven't found the right wood to do it. So I kind of want like burl legs that are kind of twisted and, gnarly.
Oh, wow. Well, don't be going all fancy on us. Nobody can see that.
That's just for me. This is my man cave down here, man.
Hey, poplar's fine. Come on. And it's cheap and light. Or you can go with cherry.
Yeah, I actually have access to cherry pretty often. I mean, I know I'm good friends with several guys that are loggers, so they're always cutting stuff up. And it's just mainly a lot of it, too, is just time. Like, I always think about it when I'm like, about 10 whiskeys in, and I think to myself, yeah, I should probably put some legs on this thing. And then I just drink more whiskey and forget about it. But
yep, I've been there, done that.
But Lil, good to see you. We're all counting down the days now until you and Chris are over here and we're all hanging out again. Looking forward to that. And again, for anyone that doesn't know, of course, we get the tailgate, but then also kind of open to everybody is the Bourbon on the Banks thing. And which is sure to be a blast here in Frankfort, Kentucky as well. And of course, Chris and Lil will be there, myself, Paul Whiskey Food Dude, I believe, Elise Durrell from Hello Again Whiskey Friends, and maybe Whack as well going to be there.
Very nice.
I think Dustin from Top Shelf's going to be there. Who else? Maybe David, DMC. I believe he's going to be there. So either way, it's going to be a pretty cool hangout. Yeah. So looking forward to both events. Going to be a blast.
Yep. On second thought, I think you're going to like the cat strength one.
Yeah. So it's growing on you.
It kind of grows on you a little bit. It's different than the regular straight rye, but the nose is great. The palate is slightly different. Slightly different than the nose, at least for me.
Gotcha.
My nose sucks because I'm a smoker. So.
Gotcha.
We'll see.
Yeah. Wood saying half lapped 4x6 post. Yeah, I thought about going with something fairly simple, but like I really love this tabletop, so I kind of want something equally as interesting as because this is just a live edge top here. and you can't really. I guess you can kind of see the wood grain on the camera there, but it's a really pretty
Yeah.
top. I love it. It's kind of one of my favorite things down here. And so I kind of want to put some equally interesting legs on it. But someday I'll get around to it.
Have you thought about like cedar maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I love the smell of it down here. It might throw off some of my tasting notes and stuff, but
No. I mean, like, get like cedar, like not the post, but like a log sort of thing, and do legs out of that.
yeah,
But seal them, put some spar varnish or something like that on them so that because you don't want all that cedar smell.
I mean, I'm
I
not
thought I
opposed
wanted
to it.
that in my laundry room. I installed that in my laundry room one time. Cut a bunch of cedar logs down into planks and everything. Put it on the whole ceiling in the laundry room. Didn't seal it, and smelled the whole freaking house up. I'm like,
Yeah,
I need to seal this.
yeah. I mean, I love the smell, but at the same time, when you're doing whiskey reviews, that might be a little
Yeah,
bit
for
too
sure.
much.
Oh yeah,
Um,
it smells like cedar.
I actually missed a comment here. So, has anybody tried the Stamford, Connecticut hot crust? It's unique and amazing. I have not, but I mean, it's pizza, so it sounds pretty good.
Oh, I'd give it a
Uh,
shot.
let's see, William Hall. I'm going to get some 6-inch tree trunks and use them for the legs on my studio console. Oh, cool, man! Heavy and solid.
Damn.
Yeah, those aren't going to go anywhere. Coming both weekends. We're going to try. Well, we're planning. We're going to try and plan for both. That is the goal. Of course, October is, as you said here, 46 days away. But we're going to try and make it for both. So 46 days till we hit the states. Oh, that's right, 65 till we hit Kentucky. So yeah, we got about 2 months. A lot of it will depend because my wife's still out of work, so it'll depend on how her work schedule works out. I'm going to try and make it to both. I can't promise we'll both make it to both. So we'll see.
Yeah, agreed. Woods.
Yeah,
Cypress
man.
is really cool.
Yeah, and so that's kind of what I want. I either want some because walnut is really expensive, and if you get burl walnut, it's even crazier.
Yep.
So if I can't get that, then I might just because cypress is pretty readily available around here, and there's a lot of it because of the lake that's close by. And so some of those you can find that are just got the roots are all coming out and stuff. Those would make some crazy looking legs as well. If I could find a small cypress tree that isn't too rotten, that I could one on each side. Of course, that'd take up a lot of room, like the feet of them, the roots all coming out and stuff. But it looked cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Glass 4, I've kind of sipped it once already. It's okay. None of these are really amazing.
Well, they're all low proof, so
Yeah. This one's got a little bit of a peppery note that's kind of interesting. Actually, on second sip, that's a little better. And I think I know what it is. I think that's the 101. That might be my favorite yet, I think. Either way, I think that's my favorite, whatever Glass 4 is. Again, Patreons, thank you for all the entries. And, we're getting through kind of the boring one tonight, the boring bracket. But the next 4 we got coming up should be a lot of fun. We got some great ryes in there.
Dang, Top Dog. Sounds tasty.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I may end up going with that because it's pretty readily available around here. They're just all over. Dead cypress are all over the riverbanks around here. And because, for those of you who don't know, I'm just south of Lake Cumberland, which is, it's not a wide lake, but it's very long. Also, that's what she said. And and so it's just, there's all kinds of dead cypress. So you're not really supposed to take stuff from the riverbank, but people do all the time. And so,
I mean, you could probably go around to the, along the river and stuff and just find you some washed up snags. You know what I mean? Where you have just the roots and stuff like that. So if somebody cut a tree and threw it off in the river, and then the root wad washed up, and you have this really cool, stump, basically.
For sure. Yeah.
And
I mean,
that's going to
there's,
make a fantastic, put it upside down so that the root is up, and that would be an awesome, support for the table.
it's deep too. It is. Yeah. Lake Cumberland is quite deep, actually. Because I mean, it's essentially just a mountain valley that they filled with water. That's all Lake Cumberland is. So they just dammed it up. So yeah, I think there's parts of it that are like 450 feet deep.
Wow.
So
Holy shit.
yeah. It varies, but I think the average is about 200 to 300, but there are parts of it that are over 400. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty deep. Well, we're just about that mark now where I'm going to open this thing up to everybody. Thank you, Mark, for hanging out thus far. So where's my thing at here? Click this, copy that, do that, throw
Copy
this
that,
over
paste
here.
it there, pin it to the top.
There we go. Do all the things.
All that YouTube stuff. Oh, I see it on the bottom now.
Where? All right. YouTube is catching up on check. I wasn't watching my YouTube screen, so it's got a long ways to go.
That thumbs up now.
Yeah, if anyone has not yet, please hit that like button. It helps us out a ton. Spreads this thing around. That way, more people can see the damn thing and all that stuff. So, also Patreons for all you that are watching tonight is a Patreon giveaway tonight. So I'm probably going to do a bunch of rye samples. I'm going to just pick 6 ryes, I think, that will probably end up in the final 4. Not all 6, obviously, but, contenders, let's say. And then hopefully once we get there, you Patreons, whoever wins tonight, will have those and can drink them along with me and see what you think. Man, YouTube chat is super slow tonight because I can't pin my comment until it catches up, and we're still not there.
Hey, Ben. Remember to know?
Hey there, Ben. Where the heck is my comment at?
I'm going to send that man some samples of some still lost stuff.
I don't know. Well, I'll hop back over. I don't know why it has not shown up yet. But anyway, the link is in chat. I can see it on StreamYard. So if anyone wants to hop on, there you go.
Yep.
Top Dog, I got to ask you guy who all. Oh, okay. Hello. Good to have you back, Sean. Yeah, man. Good to be back. Yeah, missing too many lives here lately. Good to be hanging out again on a Friday night. Sycamore cast strength would have a place in these brackets. Yeah. So the only reason I didn't put that in instead of I put the Sagamore bottle and bond in because that's actually Sagamore's juice. So I wanted to do something that they actually made because the cast string is just more MGP. And so, whoa. Okay. I'm pulling my table too far off. That was almost scary. Anyway, yeah, and so rather than have more MGP in the bracket, I thought something that Sagamore actually made. So that's what we're doing. Can you still hear me, Mark? I bumped my mic.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because I've been having issues with this mic. I got to get that sorted out. Wood saying, drinking some Silver Springs rye now. So good. Yeah, man. I tell you, for $40-$45, I think that's almost might be like a Cinderella story in these brackets. That thing is a heck of a bottle. Sure Kitty is saying, also about time for a cat nap. Long day tomorrow. All right. Well, good to see you, Sure Kitty, if you're checking out. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you as always. Let's see if YouTube is finally caught up so I can pin my own comment.
It's already up to the top of my chat. Oh, there you go, Top Dog. Nashville's a pretty cool place.
Why do I not see my... I'm going to just throw it up again. There we go.
It's up there. Oh, okay.
Oh, what was it pinned? Was it pinned already?
No, it wasn't pinned. It was just all the way up to the top of the chat bar on YouTube.
I got you. Well, now it is. There we go. I don't know what happened on my end, but for some reason...
Yep, there it is. YouTube now you got it pinned.
Okay, cool. Now we got that done. Yeah, if anybody wants to hop in, there you go. Let's move along to our fifth glass here. See whatever this may be, and then we'll kind of go back through them here in a second. Interesting nose on this. I don't know if I like it or not. It's a little bit nail polishy.
Oh, dang.
I have a feeling I know what this is as well. I had to look down at the bottles again to remind myself. Yeah, I have a feeling I know what this is because the bourbon has a similar note that I do not like. And for any of you that saw that review a couple of years ago, you know where I'm headed with this.
Gotcha.
Here we go.
I think with the Still Austin cask strength, it needs to open up a little bit. I guess that's
nope.
Oh, that was a negative.
Don't like that. That's the loser, whatever that is.
All right, so we'll put that one in number 4 or 5 place.
I'm going to bet anything that is the Woodinville. I bet any amount of money that's the Woodinville. Woodinville just does not do well at low proof. Their higher proof stuff, their picks, Northwest Bourbon Mark, he sent me several of those, and those were actually pretty good. But their low proof stuff, just I don't know what they're doing over there. It's just it's just not. They just got some weird chemically notes. Every time I taste a Woodinville product that's their low proof stuff, it reminds me of the smell of the stuff I put on this tabletop here.
Dang.
It smells like you should be finishing a table with it. Yeah.
Oh.
It's rough. It's very unpleasant to me. It's off-putting.
Dang, this sideways thing is getting annoying.
Wait,
off and see if I can come back and go normal.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
For what it's worth, you look all right, so.
Well.
All right, we're gonna, I'm going to flip these around again just so we're not in the same order.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, Mark. And then we'll get a winner or 2 winners. What's everybody else drinking? See, so Woods is on the Silver Springs, which that is a heck of a rye. For anyone that has that available to them, that Silver Springs Sweet Rye, that is a great rye. Burn Baller Lee in the house. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you. Let's see here. Sure Kitty, if you were ever back in... Okay, that's Sure Kitty. So, all about... Okay, read that. Is Sagamore Castering another great rye there? Ben, I guess I'm caught up on chat. Good for me. I'm drinking anything I see right now. Sounds good to me. The Turks gave me a box full of Woodinville samples, and I didn't like any of them. I don't know what it is about the stuff, but it's not for me. I mean, yeah. So Mark gave me, I guess he gave me 3 different cask strengths, and 2 of them had that note to some degree, one more than the other. And then the other one did not have that note, whatever you want to call that kind of nail polishy, varnish, chemical taste. And that one was really good. The one that did not have that note was really good. But on their low proof stuff, for some reason, that just really stands out to me. And I do not like it at all. Just instantly off-putting. Just not good. I do not care for it. So, for those of you that like Woodinville, don't worry. I will not be buying up your favorite brand. Burn Baller Lacing. I'm drinking anything I can see right now. I like it. I like it, Lee. Old Scout Cask Strength Rye Port Finish. That sounds like a great pour there. Good stuff, JH. Passed on the Still Austin and went to the Sagamore Cask Strength. Okay, fair enough. I know you're not a fan of the Still Austin there, Peter White. So now we're going back through it. Now I mixed them up again, just to keep it truly blind. Let's see here. I don't know what this is, but all these, again, are under, well, one of them's not. The Walter E 101, which I just kind of threw in just for fun, is not under 100 proof, but the rest of these are. And it's super light. Whatever this is, super light. There's John. Cheers, buddy.
Hey, cheers.
That is okay. That is a very forgettable whiskey, is what that is. It's not bad. It's just like, yeah, okay, that's something to drink. Yeah, man, 4 hours of sleep. That's rough.
Yeah, I just never get to spend much time on Mark's stream. So
Yeah,
I figured,
me either,
I'm
man.
going to bite the bullet and stay up late. And it was quite a few people on. It was a fun hangout last night.
Oh, cool, man. That's awesome.
So,
Yeah, I mean, me for the same reason. You know, I'm Eastern, so I even got one less hour than you do on him. So, yeah. But,
yeah, I got up at 5:30 my time.
Yeah, he's usually just starting at midnight my time. So that's
11 here. Yeah, usually I'm in bed by then.
Yeah. So that's kind of rough, but shit's in the house. What's up, Adam?
Yeah,
What's up, fellas? How you doing?
Cheers, buddy. Well, what do we got? What do we got tonight, there, Adam?
I got an empty glass right now.
Oh, okay. Well, rye is the theme of the night. If you want to join me, but drink whatever you want. But
Yeah, I kind of did rye last night, so I'm steering away from rye tonight. But
well, once I'm done with this blind, we'll definitely have to pour a little bit of this together because, yeah, man.
Yeah, you're a fan of that, right?
Yeah, man, that is so freaking good. Like, so I'd never had a pick before because I never see them here in Kentucky.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is exactly, but I'm actually in contact with my cousin. I'm probably going to have him buy a couple more just so I have some backups because they're just sitting at that store in Florida. Like, nobody's buying them. They had probably 2 dozen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think a lot of people are kind of sleeping on those Stranahan picks.
Yeah.
And they're like 40, 45 bucks.
Yeah. The price is killer on those.
Dare I say the best value at $40 you could buy? I mean, yeah.
We just did a budget whiskey video this week, and that was one of Mike's budget whiskeys. But you consider like cast strength and all that. That is a budget cast strength, dude. Like,
yeah,
the price on it's incredible. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you could get a cast strength pick of.
I would say rare breed might be the only thing in that neighborhood, right?
Yeah, but I mean, here in Kentucky, it's not. In Kentucky, it's like 60, 65
Yeah,
now.
it's up in the 60 range now. It used to be more in that 50 range.
Yeah.
A lot of places. I think the rare breed rye is the 65 to 70, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's more.
Yeah. I mean, in some stores around here, it's 80, 85, the rare breed rye.
Yeah.
It's getting ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
There's a store in Vegas that used to do a combo pack. You get the rye and the rare breed bourbon for $100. I thought that was a pretty good deal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's a very good deal.
Class 2. What is that? It's kind of
I think Utah has one of those picks coming, so I'll let you know when they pop up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, you can hand deliver it to me.
That way you can try like different batches too. So supposedly there is a difference between all the batches. I think it all tastes pretty similar, but I like them either way.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't have any left, but I got one from Steven, and then I got one. Who else sent me a sample of a pick? And from my recollection, they're quite similar to this one. But yeah, I haven't had one that I didn't like. So, and that's why it was immediately a buy because I'd had 2 samples. And so as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, at $40. I think it was actually $42.99. But anyway, I
think it's like 10 more in Utah. It's like $54.99, I think.
Yeah, but still,
yeah,
I mean, that's still a great buy.
Single malt. I mean, that's a deal.
Yeah, and they do put the years on it too, like the age on it.
Actually, I didn't even look at that.
It's on the bottom.
Oh, yes. Right. Yes, 6 years, 3 months. How about that?
So that's a good age on those. This one's 4 year, 5 month that I have. I think I've had a 6 year something also, but the 6 year range is the higher end for sure.
Yeah, there's 2 really cool stores down in Florida there that I really miss. For one, they don't mark stuff up ridiculous, and 2, they just always have hitter picks.
Yeah,
and I got this at one of them there. Yeah, it's my favorite ECBP is actually from the other store down there. One of the few things I miss about Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, glass 2 there. Uninteresting. Kind of like what is that note? Eucalyptus, maybe. It's kind of like a eucalyptus kind of note on this that I'm not really digging.
So this is bracket 1, correct?
Yeah.
So
It's bracket 1.
Is there 4 or 5 samples in that?
So there's 5 because I threw in Wild Turkey 101, but that's not officially in the battle. I just threw it in for fun tonight. I just want to see how 101 would do against these, because all these are $40 plus basically.
Yeah.
And 101's like $20. Yes, I just thought I'd throw that in because all these are low proof anyway. So I figured I could do a 5th one and it wouldn't really hurt me much. So
probably gonna win it, dude.
It probably will. It probably will because I'm not a huge fan of any of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just Rendezvous isn't like it's their higher end rye. It's not that great. Like on its own, it's not that good.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the double rye at all, and the Rendezvous is just kind of all right. Wood saying the only Sagamore cast strength I've had is a Total Wine pick, and it was not great, not bad, but eh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like it's more MGP, and like it's fine, but I wish that of course now Sagamore has done a bunch of finished stuff. I don't know if that stuff is MGP or not. Or I think that's their own stuff, isn't it? All their finished series.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Sagamore. I've had a few picks, but the wine pick I had was pretty bad. But the Junkies pick that they put out, the swordfish oil that I had was freaking amazing, dude. It was
the port finish that Sagamore puts out is phenomenal.
Yeah, man.
I've heard great things about their finished stuff.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite. And then the cognac is probably second. And both those are just great bottles. But that port is just ridiculous good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if you can get that for $75, $80.
Yeah.
Mark's back. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Mark.
D is
there we go.
MGP. So that's the Rendezvous. Mark, your mic is a little scratchy. Yeah.
How about now?
I don't know what. About the same. I don't know what changed. You sounded fine earlier.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Let me shut it off.
Okay, it's a little buzzy. Yeah. Let's see here. Riverset single barrel, barrel proof rye can be some pretty good stuff. Pretty cheap too. 45 worth a try for. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I've seen that. Maybe.
I've never seen one. I've heard of it, I think.
Any better?
Mint could mean Michter's single barrel. Yeah. I don't know. All I know is I'm not a huge fan of any of these three. They're just kind of all okay. Norseman, what's up, brother?
Like any better now or no?
Basically about the same. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
It kind of sounds like you're watching TV, but like the channel's not coming in like on antenna.
Kind of sounds like you're doing a moonwalk, and this is the phone call from the moon to the president's desk.
One large step
for man. One small step for man.
Yeah.
One giant leap for mankind.
One giant leap for mankind.
There you go.
Well, dang it. I don't know what's up with it then.
That's the best thing on the table right there, and I'm pretty sure that's the 101.
I'm willing to bet on it, dude. Yeah. So are you going to keep it in if it wins?
Well, I mean, I can't really because like Patreons have already voted, so they'd like screw up the.
Oh, true. I guess it won't be in the final. So you just have to basically go from 2 to 5 as your actual ranking. If that's
I guess I could throw it in going forward just for fun, just to see how it does, and
just put an asterisk by it.
Each round, put it in there and see if it wins the freaking bracket.
That'd be fun, I guess. We can do that. It just won't be an official rye in there, but yeah. All right. So anyway, I think I'm pretty sure that's the winner, but let me go through them one more time here. The nose on this is actually opening up pretty nice, but.
Drinking anything, John?
Just a soda for now. I will in a little while. Like I was saying to Sean earlier, I stayed up as I never stay up with Mark, so I made a late one and then still got up after 4 hours and went to work this morning. So it was a fun time though. people you don't get to talk to very often.
Yeah,
So
the
it's
lives
kind of
are
weird.
always fun. It's the work part afterwards that are like, why did
Yeah.
I do that?
Yeah.
And I mean, Ludwig jumped on, and I don't get to talk to him very often either. So
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
yeah, Mark had a pretty full house last night.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Mark's my boy, man. I wish I could hang out with him more often. It's just, when he starts at midnight, it's kind of rough.
I was on there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. This is decent. Whatever this is decent. I'll set that over here. I'm going to pick 3 just because I'm pretty sure at least one of them is 101. This is the one.
I'd still think 101 wins that by a country mile, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to. Man, there's that weird eucalyptus, like weird mint. No, it's like a peppermint rather than a spearmint. I'm not really liking that. Wood saying most brands go to crap when they stop using MGP. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So I feel like based on what Todd and Andy from 210 have said is that most of their finished stuff is their own stuff because it's younger stuff, so that's why they finish it to kind of give it a little more character. And man, that like John was saying, that port and also the cognac are both just fantastic. Like those are killer bottles. So, but yeah,
the longer you use MGP, it gives you time to figure your stuff out.
True. Yeah.
Because eventually your stuff has got to stand on its own.
Yeah.
Yep. It's going to stand up to the MGP stuff too.
Yeah.
This is even more minty. I'm pretty sure this is the MGP in the bunch. But it's better than that. All right. So there we go. There's our last 3 of the night anyway. What'd you end up pouring, Adam?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Still empty Glen. That's no good.
I know. That's why I was asking John. I'm like, what are you drinking?
So Adam,
Still Austin. I don't have any still Austin.
I don't have any either. So what were you thinking, Adam? I got to go get a glass anyway.
Well, you
I
can
don't know, dude.
try this one if you got that one.
Yeah, I got like 0 Texas whiskey.
PX, this is a PX blend. It's PX cherry cask. That's quite tasty.
Color, man.
Oh, it's deep. It's dark too. It's quite good, surprisingly. Yeah, I just poured the Still Austin, the red corn bourbon. This one, the Baldwin and Bond.
cool, man.
Which I think is supposed to be in like Total Wine and a few other places here before long.
Hey, Mark, I hate to mention it again, man, but like it's getting to the point where he can barely even hear you. Like the static is so.
Oh man.
There's also like this weird beeping going on now. I don't know.
Really?
I think I can hear your heartbeat.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a heartbeat. I'm not sure what's going on there, but
Okay, how about that?
Better.
that's better. Yeah.
Now.
Better. Your mic still, like your voice still sounds a little off, but we're not hearing that other background
Yeah,
noise.
I can turn you up. Well, no, that's not what I want to do.
I grabbed this, John.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't have any Bardstown, but
I'll turn up your mic a little.
uh,
A little
we can
100
hear
proof.
this guy's handy, so I'm going to go here.
There we go. All right, so I got them in order now, folks. We'll go from last to first. I'm pretty sure everybody called it right. That 101 won this. I'm pretty sure that this guy right here is the 101, and it probably
Got him.
early times bib. Heck yeah, is that the plastic topper there or
It's the black one with the black plastic with the notch on the back.
okay? So the middle box.
Any better?
So time to reveal here. We'll start with last place, which was B. And B is not really surprised. Woodinville. Yeah. Screw that rye. That rye sucks. As does all low proof Woodinville products, as far as I can tell.
That's a 90 proof, right?
Yeah, the 90 proof. Yeah, it is not good. It's unpleasant, actually. Kind of tastes like chemicals. Fourth place was A, and A is the Michter's. So I was wrong. I thought that would move on, but it did not. So yeah, the Michter's rye there did not move on. Yeah, there's kind of like this dank like funkiness to it tonight that I just was not feeling.
That's seasoned wood.
Something like that, more like decaying wood.
Nasty forest wood.
In third place, we got D, which is the Rendezvous, which not really surprising. I don't love that, so it barely makes it in because that means one of these two is 101, and the 101 is not officially in the bracket. So Rendezvous will be moving on. Although I don't think it's going to move on much farther than the next bracket, but nonetheless, it is moving on. And then let's see here. Second place, we got C, and C is the Pumpernickel. So I kind of figured that would probably make it. So I did at least choose one correct tonight. So
is that Middle West?
Yeah, the Middle West Spirits, the Pumpernickel rye, and that is a pretty good rye. Of the ones that are actually in the bracket, that was the clear favorite. It was heads and tails over the Rendezvous, which I think this is like $40 and Rendezvous is like 50, 55 now. So yeah, that's a pretty good buy there. Yeah, so if that's available in your area, but that does mean though that the king tonight is not really surprisingly 101. Yeah.
Yep.
Like $20 to $25, people. If you're not drinking this rye, then you need to get on it. Yeah, that's
yep.
That right. Yeah, that's the
great
stuff.
Yeah, it's I get those bottles. They come in liters, and I drink them so damn quick, like because it's just like a go-to pour. Right? It's every day.
Yeah, yeah. It is such a great rye for like $20 to $25. Yeah, there's no reason to not have one.
And yeah, 101 proof. It's so easy to drink as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's barely legal also.
Yep. Yeah, I actually have about a third of a bottle of the old label. I don't know if it's any different or not, but I'm just saving it because
it's a little.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a little different for sure.
Hey, Chris is in the house. What's up, man?
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, mate, how are you?
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
What's up, buddy?
Doing good, man. Just drinking a bunch of whiskey, hanging out with some cool people.
Yeah, well, I've been sitting in the background.
Friday night.
Man, that 101's good. So of course it's quite early there. What is it? 9 a.m. your time, Chris? Is that?
No, it's just about to hit midday.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm going the wrong way with the hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, +2 for you, and change from AM to PM.
Yeah.
Or PM to AM.
Well, yeah, man. Can't wait. I'm glad we got 2 weekends with you guys this time. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
We're going to try and make both, so that'll be good times.
Chris, any chance of getting down to Austin?
Not this trip.
Okay.
We do want to get back down to Austin again. We went there 2018 or 2019. I think it was 2018. We went there and we only spent, I think, 2 nights in Austin. But yeah, it was pretty cool because we went out to Crowded Barrel and did something out at the academy, and then went wandered around downtown Austin, but we didn't get out into the burbs really and everything. So went and saw Franklin barbecue, but went and ate at Terry Black's. God, that was good barbecue.
Oh
Yeah, man.
It's not bad.
Hey, Chris, you have my number, right?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I'll drop it in private here. Where is private chat these days? It seems like StreamYard has moved it around. Oh, there it is. Okay. Of course, I guess is there international, all kinds of that shit. Probably. But anyway, there it is. But let me know, like, even if you just drink while you're here, even if you're just drinking while you're here in Kentucky. What stuff have you guys not had? Like, so I assume, have you guys?
Oh, I do have your number because I sent you a message yesterday, a photo of the bottles.
Oh, duh. Right. I'm not even that drunk yet.
Yeah, I said, that's your photo of my delivery yesterday morning, which is why
I'm just a dumbass.
Whiskey's talking.
That's
But, you know,
supposed to be me. I didn't get any sleep. I was awake for 32 hours yesterday. So
it just feels like I've been awake that long. No, my brain is done. I got a little bit too hot the last couple of days, and so yeah, kind of cooked my brain.
well, we didn't get posted around the last night, but I was just that tired. I mean, we sat on Dan's after party for ages until Vic decided that he'd start up a private, and we were then chatting on that till 10:30 our time over here. So, the sun was up for Vic. So,
And his wife getting annoyed.
I think him and Chaz were still going, and then Ken. I think Ken then went live, so I wouldn't be surprised if they went on with Ken. So,
Yeah, dude.
Mark, we have a new sound now.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like remember, the old cassette tapes when you get to the end of the tape and it's just like playing the blank stuff that there's nothing.
No, it
recorded.
sounds like the end of an LP when it gets and the needle's just going.
Yeah, that's it. That's more like a record. Yeah, that's.
Well, that would be the crickets or the something else behind me.
It's your mic. I think it's your mic, like just picking up, and it just kind of like builds.
Okay, actually, Mark. So I feel like we've had this issue before. How did you connect? Because I remember, like we were talking about this. So, like, if you click on the link one way, it works good, and then you click on the link a different way, that doesn't work. Remember that? This was probably 2 months back.
I thought that there was only one way to click, but that's just me,
No, it's like
you got
Mark,
two hands.
Mark knows what I'm talking about.
left-handed or right-handed. If it's a left-handed click, it all goes wrong.
Yeah.
You have to use you just have to, the tip of the penis is.
That's the secret.
That's how you get the click perfect. Anyway,
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just
But
the tip.
like the new layout, Sean, too. So
Oh yeah.
I'll come back.
Yeah. So yeah, a few things like the camera's closer, the table's higher. So you guys
the
can
table's more unstable.
Yeah, well, only because so the only issue with this new setup, even though it is more stable overall, is I had pulled my table too far this way, so it's like hanging off the edge. And I'd pulled it too much, and so then I leaned on it, and it could not support that weight. So,
Hey, Sean, you're a big guy, right?
yeah, I'm 6'3".
The table looks huge. Like, it's got to be a big table because it makes you look small, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so it's actually higher than I want. I really need it down about 4 inches, so I need to like put some legs on it.
Then you can be a tripod, Sean.
Yeah, there you go.
You can hold it up yourself.
Maybe.
At the table, that T-Rod's going to take Norseman and slide him through the table.
You did it,
There
Mark.
you go.
You did
Any
it.
better?
Yes, much
That's
better.
better.
Much better.
1,000 times.
I have no idea.
No,
Yeah,
Streamline's been doing some weird stuff lately for it all. I mean, like, occasionally I'll have my camera will just shut off with StreamYard.
Yeah.
And like Vic gets weird things happening with StreamYard, and a few other people do. So
I was on Vic's stream.
audio.
I was
Freaking
on Vic's
YouTube.
stream Wednesday night, and I even closed out the YouTube app entirely, but there was still a YouTube echo in the background.
Yeah.
So
Weird.
I had to come out of StreamYard and come back in again, even without YouTube running. But that was weird.
You know,
I shut the whole phone down and then restarted the phone and then went back into it.
Yeah.
Weird.
now you're crystal clear. So yeah, whatever it was, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we've had things like with Ken on OBS where you get more than 3 people, suddenly weird things start happening, and it's been really strange on most of the platforms.
More delay on OBS, like especially if you jump in, like you're not seeing it live, and in the OBS. Like you have to literally have YouTube open on the side to see that you're even on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope that, I mean, because I assume that StreamYard is making good money now. So I hope that they improve things in the near future. I mean, because there's a lot of issues I have with StreamYard. Like one, my biggest issue is that the way it shares shared audio, like, so if you share audio through StreamYard, it sounds like garbage on the other end. It just sounds horrible.
Sometimes it doesn't even share audio.
Yeah.
Like you share a screen like with something from YouTube or something from your desktop, it won't do the audio. Like I had that last night with Vic. It just one time it did the audio, another time no.
Yeah, it's the way that StreamYard shares audio is really bad.
And maybe the band you were sharing was just shitty, Sean.
It was Kill Switch, so I don't know what the problem was.
Oh, yeah, definitely not.
Kill Switch engage.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
No, I mean it seems to be just a universal issue with him. I mean, so like all the guys that, you know, because as you guys know, I have a second channel sort of that I haven't really done much with lately, but it's been too busy. But you can't use StreamYard to do reactions. Like it's a garbled mess. Ben says he can't tell. So I guess I don't know. Of course, Ben's always watching on a phone, so that makes a difference, I suppose. But if you have proper audio, then you definitely notice.
I'm usually listening to YouTube on the headphones, so yeah, I can tell. And 21090s, what they're streaming music is working out pretty good.
Yeah, but they're running their audio through like a system first, and then like it's not like they got a pretty good setup. Like they have a legitimate setup for sharing audio. When
it works.
Yeah, it does. It's not free though.
Oh, okay.
I'm having all sorts of internet issues here at home at the moment because I just dropped back down from a 1 gigabit fiber connect to 100 meg connect.
Oh, damn.
Work's decided that they've done the trial now. They've set up what they need for speed testing direct from modems, so they don't need the equipment which I've got here at home anymore. So they've gone, we're not paying for your 1 gigabit Ethernet home internet connect anymore.
God, slackers, come on.
That's great news.
I'm on
I think I've got to
500
reboot
meg.
the modem for it to take up properly and repair.
Yeah, I'm on something like 400 megs, which for Kentucky, especially this part of Kentucky, is pretty good.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, because
they're talking about a 2.5 gigabit connect, which they want to test, and I'm sitting there going, yes, please.
Yeah. Can I get some of that?
Yeah, I'm gonna hook a brother
I
up.
could stream that much stuff in here, multiple streams. It wouldn't be funny.
2 gigs. That's freaking nuts.
It's going to be for businesses and things like that. So
yeah,
high-end corporations which just need the bandwidth for data transfer.
There we got some in the glass now. I assume so. So, John, what did you pour? You got the early times, right?
Well, I just decided to pull something up as we were talking about Austin. This is
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Yeah, man.
Oh, nice. Some credit barrel stuff.
It's finished in here. If I can.
Only soy here, John.
So like Eccentric Brewing, it's a stock ale cask that they finished it in.
Okay.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
I don't have that one.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, this was 10.2. So this is probably about 2-3 years ago.
I've got 3 or 4 different expressions of
Well,
Eleanor stuff. The weeded.
That's in the cupboard, ready to come over to you, Sean.
Hot damn!
Oh man!
Damn it, son!
I will cherish that bottle, Chris. Thank you so much again. That's kind of like a unicorn of sorts that I just cannot wait. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
But I'm just about to head over to my friend's liquor store, and he's trying to get me the Wild Turkey 12-year. 101 because
Nice.
they've only just gotten some release in Australia. I got an email yesterday from a place down in Melbourne who said, we've got bottles. I got on the internet 5 minutes after I received the email, and they were gone.
Oh shit!
That makes sense, though. That makes sense. that seems like the right amount of time. Yeah. That bottle, man. That's. Oh, I need it. Jigs, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man.
Mr.
Cheers.
Jigs.
Peter White saying there's no 101 rye in Canada, the Great Red North.
Yeah, I don't think we get the 101 rye over here at the moment either. I think we only get the 86 proof rye, I think.
You know, I keep finding out that more and more countries have been taken over by communism. It hurts my heart.
Oh, no. We are well and truly taken over by capitalism by our government because of the amount of taxes that I've got to pay to bring alcohol in.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, for those of you that missed our brief stream last night, Chris was kind of sharing some, and
yeah, they throw him over the barrel there. It's rough.
Yeah, a little bit.
Holy crap!
Between the shipping costs from the US and our import duty for 18 bottles, it was about 2,200 Australian.
Wow. Is it any different if you just bring it back on the plane with you, like you'll buy a piece of luggage and fill it full of bottles and bring it back
we
with
do
you?
that when we come back. We bring back 5 liters each.
Oh, there's a limit then.
That's all you can bring. That's where now, with my friend with his liquor store, we've got our barrel from Limestone Branch. They're experimental, 100% malted rye, which is getting sent over by pallet. So this trip over is basically sorting out stuff for me to send stuff back by the pallet for the shop.
Chris, you guys just need to move over here and not deal this bullshit anymore. Just come live in the States.
14 years, Adam.
14 more years?
Yeah.
Then you got to get all that whiskey back over here.
Yeah.
By then, Chris, your whole house will be whiskey.
Good.
Cheaper to ship it from Australia to here, then, no.
Just keep it in the bunker till then.
You'll need like a tanker boat just to get all your whiskey over here to the States.
Well, Ken and I have been joking that we need to buy a boat which will just sit just offshore, just outside of the international waters, and one week it's over the east side of the country, the next you go out with fast boat, pick the stuff up, bring it back in, then it goes to the other side of the country for him to deliver scotches. And
there you go.
Then when we want to have parties, you just go on board the boat and
there you go.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
So Peter's saying they got the 81 rye. You know, actually, it's not a bad rye for 81 proof. Also, like last time I saw it, which I don't hardly ever see anymore, it was like $13.
Yeah,
so
I don't think I've tried it. I don't think I've
Well, it's definitely not $13 over here.
Fair.
That's not even our tax on the bottle.
Dang.
That's rough. It's rough, Chris. Go to Alberta and call them communists. You would not make it out alive. I mean, I'm a pretty big guy. I could probably make it out alive. I mean, you know, might not have all my limbs, but I'll make it out. Yeah, you know, Alberta is a cool place, though. You know, I give Canada a lot of shit, but Canada's all right. Canada's not bad. I just, you know,
move to the other end of the table.
I'm always hoping that you guys get more freedom than you have right now. That's all I'm saying. Liberty, you sons of bitches. Anyway, anyone that wants to join me, gonna pour a little of this guy right here, the bottle we reviewed on Wednesday. And again, we kind of talked about it a little bit earlier, but if you guys are seeing these, they're a buy. If they're anything under 60, absolutely a buy. Just Buy 'em
I
up.
don't know if we're going to be going to Stranahan's with Mike when we're in Colorado. So
You should.
I'll be heading there next month.
we're trying to figure it out.
But Chris, like I said, man, just
Hit up
text me the
Mike.
stuff that you
Mark.
guys have not tried, whether it be Still Austin or like Iron Root is some stuff I got.
Anything? What have we not tried? Anything released in 2023?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, we'll make it happen, man.
It's still somewhere on a boat trying to get over here if it's been released
Yeah.
in 2023. So
Hey, Sean, what's the proof on yours? Is it 115-ish?
So mine is 122.04.
Holy shit, dude. That's one of the higher ones I've seen. Mine's 116.47.
Yeah, man, and like this, that's why, like I said earlier, I'm talking to my cousin about getting at least 2 more because I love this bottle. It's great, man. I mean, I cannot believe how good it is for $43.
there you go, Adam.
Dr. Jellyfinger.
Solo here.
Yeah, buddy. You got multiples of that, right?
That's a Tater sticker.
Didn't you say there's one coming to Adriana's?
Yeah, I'm going to organise one to get out of my bunker in Kentucky over.
Oh, sweet.
Very cool, man. And for those of you that don't know, Adriana's stream on Sunday is her Alzheimer's stream. So please be there for that, for a great cause. She does it every year.
And you got a chance to pick up a Stag 1?
Yeah. Chris is throwing out some just absolutely ridiculous bottles. Yeah, a Stag Junior Batch 1, and then this guy.
Freaking thing.
And that one.
Jim Beam 1795, which is the last thing which Booker worked on.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that's going to be an absolutely crazy. Last I heard, there was 40 bottles plus some non-bottle giveaways. So a ton of stuff going to be given away on Sunday on Outdoor on Stream.
Well,
like I said,
the Stag 1 and the 1795 are a separate one. They're on the GoFundMe.
Okay.
And whoever gets drawn first gets to pick which one they're getting.
Oh,
okay.
Fantastic.
Very cool.
So, but the 1795, it's not that bottle. A friend of mine who's Jim Beam rep over here is donating a bottle from his collection.
Okay.
Someone was talking about that
tried either
river
one,
set
so.
rye earlier. I actually have a sample of that river set.
Oh, wow.
Oh, very cool, Adam.
I didn't even know I had that. I'm looking through samples because I swear I still have some of that Dr. Jellyfinger somewhere.
But
I feel like I started something in chat. Wood saying we all need more freedom than we have right now. Berman School saying agree. And then Peter saying the World Freedom Index ranking has Canada at number 6 in the world and the U.S. at number 23. I think it's that might be like a state by state basis. So yeah, it depends on what state you're in. Because I would say like Kentucky, Texas. Who else is? Florida's pretty big on freedom. Arizona's doing fairly well. Yeah, Utah's a good state. Anyway, state by state on that, I would say, because we do very wildly here in the States.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You go, Tats.
There we go.
There you
There's a sample of that guy right
I'm
there.
amazed you still got any of that
I
left.
have a sample, buddy.
I'm amazed you got some of that
We
left.
got about an
Adam.
ounce there.
I'm amazed I have some of that left. Do you have the bottle open?
There you go, West Virginia.
No, we're opening it tonight on Ken's.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Gotta love Ken.
Yeah, man.
I don't know that I'll drink that with you, but maybe I'll drink some tomorrow in honor of you guys popping the bottle.
Yep.
Bourbon School saying here in New York we are decidedly less free. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that, Brian. Although, at least he's like outside the city. So, I mean, he's kind of near Buffalo, but he's not in like the crazy city. West Virginia. Yeah, West Virginia is pretty free. just a little bit
Yeah,
east of us there.
if we were going to still get the chance to get up and see Donald Rance, we would have caught up with Brian and Lauren up in northern New York on the way through. But unfortunately, with everything now, and our time in Kentucky is now pretty much completely filled. Getting up to Canada for a day or two to go drinking with Donald and having dinner with his grandmother's now looking not an option.
Yeah. Well,
Which Donald's pretty upset about, because when we've got a bottle of Bushmills Causeway 2012, which was an Australian only release for him.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
So I might have to drop that if it's with Stacy and get Stacy to get that up to Donald somehow.
Ah, that can happen.
Well, Chris, I'm gonna try and be up. I can't promise because my stream's going tonight. So your night, I will try and be on Ken's since you're gonna be popping that. So that'll be fun. I just can't promise I'll be up early enough to make that.
I'll probably be
it might be 8 a.m. your time that Ken will start. So generally it's around 9 a.m. for you.
I'll be up with my kids, but I'll probably be drinking coffee. Yeah.
I mean, I can't promise. I can't promise I won't be drinking bourbon that early, but
well, that's where I've had a coffee already just before coming on. And I'm there going, I'm not having another one because yesterday I made the mistake of having 3 to stay awake, and I had to shake something chronic last night. So, especially since I drink Ogre Chalice coffee. So
the triple shot.
Sure.
It was a bit much to. By the end of it all, I had the shakes last night.
Well, so yeah, I don't know if I'll be there for the cork pop, but I might be able to hop on Ken's, kind of work off my hangover, have a beer, and
well, we're going to pop a few things tonight. We're going to pop the 4 roses, the 2 4 roses that came over, the new Riff malted rye, and probably the smoke wagons.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear about that OESV, man. That's one of my favorite recipes. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what you think about that guy.
Well, now at 5 of the recipes here in straight for the barrel, the single barrels.
Nice, man.
Now for 4 roses. So I think I've got another 1 recipe sitting over in the States. So,
Hey,
let's get a few more.
What smoke wagon? Are you guys popping?
I've got the small batch, the Christmas, and the November 2021.
He's got an early uncut, unfiltered. Yeah,
November.
So we got the small batch, the Christmas bottle. And the batch 121.
Nice.
So November 2021.
I got that September 21 bottle that I'm gonna pop when you guys come. Uncut.
Cool, man. Everything Spicy's saying, I really like the Michter's Rye, good tasting for 39. Yeah, it didn't do great for me tonight, but hey, as long as you're enjoying it, Phil.
Doesn't blind well.
Cheers, Phil.
We might have to crack that other pinhook, which Lil's got too.
Yeah, I think Michter's probably does better on its own when it's not going up against fireproof stuff.
But I love this bottle. The Christmas bottle looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, really like all those.
And they do good with their little holiday bottles. The 4th of July, the Halloween, and the Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, the straight bourbons, they always have cool bottles for those. So
they're not bad either. Like, it's just young MGP. I mean,
yeah,
it's an everyday pour, and the price isn't too bad on those at all. So
yeah, and
Brian from Bourbon School saying, I can't get enough of this 3 quart honey cask and toasted finish. It's insanely good. Awesome, man. Good stuff. So, Chris, what have you popped of the delivery that you got yesterday?
Nothing. I
Nothing-
didn't drink yet. Did not drink until late last night. I just had a couple of Old Forester 80s last night because
Okay.
with not sleeping for 30 hours, it would have just gone straight to my head.
Yeah.
I hear that. Yeah. Yeah,
'Cause
Mark, what are you
I
doing
finished night shift, came home, and then stayed up because I had the delivery and came on your stream, then went on Dan's stream, and basically figured by then I'm not going to bed.
Yeah, for sure. Mark, what are you sipping on now?
I just finished off the PX cask finish. It was pretty good. I don't know. I need to climb back over there and find something else to drink.
Cool, man.
My Glen is empty.
Yeah, we gotta fix that.
Be
Peter
right
White's
back.
like,
Well, we're going to open up a cracker bottle of JW Dant pre-fire for my birthday when we're out of one of my bunkers in Kentucky when we're over.
Nice.
very cool, man.
Nice.
What state will you be in then?
That'll be Kentucky.
Okay.
It won't be for my birthday. My birthday we're in San Fran, but
Okay.
so we'll crack that probably at the tailgate.
Okay. Well, I will be there, so that works out perfect.
Mm.
Yeah.
So will be the guy who gave me the bottle. So
Okay. So Chris, of the stuff that you guys have not had, what are you the most interested in trying? Like, so
everything.
Okay, perfect. I don't know if I can bring everything. I'll try.
You know that I don't have overtly preferences of the whole thing about the trip is for us to just go and try everything that we can and decide what we want to then get home.
I got you. So I'm gonna, Mark. I'll have to talk to you about this, but I'm gonna try and bring a Nancy pick to the tailgate,
Okay.
and I'll talk with Mark to make sure that gets coordinated. We got 2 months to figure it out. So
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the newest Nancy picks are 5 years old now,
Heck yeah.
and I've got this month's. I haven't got. They haven't released next month's yet, but shortly.
I'll be opening up one of my rabbit hole picks too that we got with the Bourbon Mafia. I've got a whole heap of them sitting over there, and they're the Alice in Wonderland bottles.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Mark, do you recall? It feels like Nancy said that the August pick is going to be the darkest of what's been released so far, right?
Yep, I've got one.
Does that sound right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's 5 years old too.
Yeah, so that'll be right around the time you guys are about to get here. So if we can get that to me before I get to you, then that'll be what I bring.
Okay.
I think that's because I mean she said that's not only is it really dark notes, which I appreciate, but also she's just said it's a great batch. So hopefully we can get that worked out and then get you some fantastic Still Austin. Have you guys tried any Still Austin yet?
We had some Still Austin last year with Sierra Whiskey RN when we were in DFW.
Okay.
She brought a bottle along back to our hotel when we caught up.
Was that the cast strength or what did you guys have?
Can't remember off the top of my head because we were pretty well posted because
I got you. Yeah.
It happens.
I think that was the day after it was the day before that we'd been with that we caught up with Matt, but it was just after we'd been with HBR for lunch and everything. So we were
I got you.
pretty well toasted when we were in DFW.
Wood saying MGP is coming out with a new Remus label, highest rye bourbon, 49% rye. Can't wait to spot that one.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I saw that today too. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Sounds good. I'm always about those just like fairly legal bourbons, kind of thing. Those Boo Ryes, those are always good stuff.
The
Yep.
highest rye MGP I've had is 44, and that was a Healing Station.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Those are
I'll try and get
really
a bottle of my friend's Boo-Rye for one of the get-togethers. My friend who owns Brothers of the Leaf, he did up a Boo-Rye last year, which is it was only for family and friends and people who helped him out. So it's his Boo-Rye.
yeah.
It's all MGP. This is sensational. It's 118 proof.
Nice.
Well, guys, I got to hop off screen for a second. I got to go check the plumbing. I'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah, talk to a man about a horse. He'll be
Yeah.
right back. Not a
But
problem.
yeah, no, we're going to try and get back down to Austin anyway, Brian. So
Well, hell, when you do, holler at me because I'm here.
yeah, well,
And if you need to pick up anything while you're down this neck of the woods, let me know before you get in this area, and I will
Yep.
go ahead and snatch you up some stuff. That way,
Sure.
when you come down here, I can just go, here you go, here's your stuff, because we get some different things down here, and
Yeah.
some of the stuff is cheaper than you can find in other places.
yeah,
Although, like, what would it be, like Buffalo Trace and their normal release, and Weller, the special reserve stuff.
Yep.
That's just. It was around here for like $25, but now they've kicked it up to about $35.
yeah.
So it's all went up, $10 basically. But other than that, the Still Austin stuff is always around, and then Andalusia and Balcones and Milam and Green,
Well, we've got
all
a
that
bottle
kind
of
of
those
stuff.
Balcones, which we got from the whiskey club over here, which is a triple sherry cask.
Oh wow,
Big.
really?
So
Dang,
it's
I hadn't seen that one around me. What the hell?
No, this was a pick for the Australian Whiskey Club.
Oh, okay. Sons of bitches. What the hell?
So it's a Amatadillo, Dolce, Noel Rosso, and Moscatel.
Wow. I'd
Sherry
love to try
cask.
that myself. Shit.
So,
Sounds good.
yeah, we
Balcones-
grabbed 3 bottles of this. It's good.
As you should. 'Cause,
Yeah, show that to Sean since he's back, Chris. He would love that.
What's that?
A Balcones pick for over here. It's a triple sherry cask.
Where did you get that?
It's a whiskey club pick for over here in Australia.
Yeah, never seen that bottle. I have a lot of Balcones,
No.
but I don't have that one.
No, it's a pick.
Yep.
That's cool, man.
So
Yeah.
we picked up 3 bottles of this. It's just phenomenal.
I
So
love
that's
their.
is that the single malt that's then sherry finished?
Yeah,
yeah,
Texas single malt,
Hmm.
Yep.
triple sherry cask finished.
Those,
Yeah.
man, Balcones does a hell of a single malt. Like,
Yeah, they do. I agree with that for sure.
Yep.
That's my favorite by them by far. Their
Yeah.
single malt stuff.
So date
It's
1/6/23.
yeah, I mean,
Like-
and anybody that's like sleeping on American single malts, man, you need to start getting into them because I mean, bourbon barrels are running shorter and shorter. We're running out of new charred oak barrels. So,
Yep.
American single malt is going to become a bigger and bigger category because you can use previously used barrels. So
Yep.
yeah, it's a great category of whiskey to get into, and it's great stuff. So
If you can find the quintessential single malt by Cedar Ridge, pick that up.
Yeah, because I think we've got to take a bottle of that over for Chris Luddig, I think, which is the Starwood ginger beer cask.
oh, very
Oh,
cool.
Nice.
So that's Australian single malt, which is then aged in alcoholic ginger beer casks.
That sounds really cool.
Oh, it's phenomenal. So, and I think what Starwood's doing now is just brilliant. And you guys get more Starwood over there than we get here, and for cheaper.
Isn't that some
Yeah.
shit? Kind of like how we get ECBPs and larceny barrel proofs like last, even though it's made here. I don't really understand that, but anyway.
Well, the owner for Starwood, he married a American woman, and she wanted to go back home to raise her daughter. So he lives on an island in Seattle Bay. So when he went over, he went, I want my whiskey over here. So he's ships a lot of Starwood over to the US.
There you go.
You guys get more single barrel picks over there than we ever will over here.
Oh, dang.
Commandante Lou in the house. Cheers, brother. Good to see you, man.
Hey,
Cheers,
cheers,
Lou.
Commandante Lou.
Hello.
Cheers.
Andalusia's peated stuff can be
I
something.
mean, I was never big on the Starwood stuff because it's red wine finished, and I'm not a red wine drinker.
No, me either.
But it was more because when we went to the distillery down in Melbourne, we did a pairing of the wine which it was aged in, and then had the whiskey, and drinking the red wine just turned my palate. But then we did a tasting last year with our local whiskey club, and they were all really good without having so much of the red wine. But they do some really good wine finishes now, and there's one which was done over in the UK, which is phenomenal. Can't remember. Do you remember what? Can you put that one in the chat, Lil? What that one was that we had it with Zach from the UK?
See, Chris, I'm a big red wine guy. I love red wines, especially dark red wines like Ryes.
Lil loves her reds.
Yeah, man. Like a good cab or a Merlot or yeah.
But I'm not a red. I'm not big on the heavy tannins of the red wines.
Yeah.
Yet I love the heavy tannins of oak. Go figure.
Yeah. Also, cheers, Vic. Good to see you, man. What's up, buddy?
Cheers, Vic.
I love the tannins from oak more than Lil does. So
yeah. Lil saying she will add samples to the list. Awesome.
we're going to be bringing just our 5 liters in alcohol and samples again.
There you go. I mean, you get to try more stuff that way, at least. So there's that.
Are you picking up some bottles before you come to Utah, Chris?
I'm
wondering if Bourbon Baller has another stash for.
Yes, I've got to figure out how I'm offloading things to be able to, because Troy's bringing stuff down to Vegas for us.
Oh,
so
okay.
he's got an an Angel's Envy pick for Lil and a few other things. So yeah,
Nice.
I think he's got a Maker's pick or something and another pick as well. So depending, what else we can fit in and how much I offload. I may have to, whoever wins the Stag and the 1795, I might have to get them to Vic to ship them to the winner. I was going to bring them over so that Adriana can ship them out, but
yeah,
there you go.
But actually, I'm just hoping that at the moment there's not a huge number of people who have put in for them on it. So when I buy my tickets, hopefully that means I've got a better chance of keeping them here in Australia.
There you go.
Yeah, I hear that.
That will then give me more room to take more bottles over.
Yeah.
Come on, let us win those. Let us win them. Come on.
Bourbon School saying, I hope American Single Malt takes off. Then you all can drink it all, and that'll be more bourbon for the rest of us. I mean, honestly, Brian, I feel like eventually you're going to get into American Single Malt.
Well, I'm interested on trying Stephen Beam's Yellowstone American single malt.
Yeah.
So, what's it like, Adam?
Dude, it's unique. It's unlike any other American single malt.
I will agree with that statement.
Yeah, you notice I didn't say it was amazing or delicious or no, it's weird, dude. It's like a prickly pear, like a cucumber. Like it's the weirdest notes off any other single malt that I've got.
Which can be good because you don't want everything being the same.
Yeah. I mean, somebody's probably gonna like it more than I do. Like I don't hate it by any means. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like it's not in my wheelhouse compared to other ones that I've had.
Yeah.
I did not love it.
But it's unique.
I just want to try it because
still got quite a bit, and I'm definitely bringing it. If we hang out at Adriana's or wherever we end up, I'm bringing it so you guys can try it.
Yeah, as Adam said, it's very unique. I've had quite a few American single malts, and it's not like any other I've had. So at least they got that. They got uniqueness on their side.
Well,
there you go.
I'll have to talk to Stephen about what yeast they were using, whether or not they've used the same yeast from the Yellowstone single barrels, which is Minor Case's old yeast strain.
And I know you like Yellowstone quite a bit, Chris, and I'm not trying to like crap on Yellowstone. It's just in general, like a lot of Yellowstone stuff that I've had, at least, like it's just not appealing to me.
The single barrels are fantastic, especially around the 115.
Yeah, I've tried one or two of those, and they were okay for me. But
like I get the limiteds each year from Stephen, and the original 105 re-release was absolutely phenomenal from 2015.
I think the only limited I tried was 2020. I want to say maybe 2021. I think it was 2020.
Yeah.
And I bought that bottle. That was like the first bottle that I spent over $100 on. I was like, ooh, this has to be pretty good. And I was like so disappointed. I was like,
so Chris, I don't know if you saw this
good.
here. Peter White talking to you directly. I have a Sullivan's Cove American Oak, 14 and a half years, 2014 bottle. Don't see them around much anymore.
No, you don't. Not even over here. I mean, Sullivan's Cove is so freaking expensive over here. It's generally
it's expensive over here too.
It's $200 plus a bottle for Sullivan's Cove over here.
Yeah.
Dang.
See, JH likes the Yellowstone single malt.
Cheers, Vic.
And Sean and Mark know what I have, but I just pulled out my favorite American single malt right.
What's up, Marty? Got the party started today, buddy.
I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to have a pour with you then, John.
Okay, Mark knows what it is too. So
let me finish my Serrana hands. It might be my favorite American single malt.
Since Mark is the one that got it for me, so there we go.
That's right. We're
there you go.
You folks
That's
may
some
not
good
know,
stuff right there.
We're big dicking right here.
This is just something special.
Yeah, you're not kidding, John.
Don't know about Peter.
They're supposed to come out with a new one soon.
Really?
So Chris, I feel like we've had this conversation. Are you anti-peat?
Primarily, yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind some peat. I mean,
this is pretty heavily peated.
Mind what is it?
Yeah, I would not call this lightly peated.
Kings County, their peated bourbon wasn't too bad because it was only like 15 parts per billion.
Yeah,
so I just had a nice light little peat on it. But I prefer smoked. I'm not a big peat fan.
Gotcha. Yeah.
This was Cherrywood Barbecue when I first got it, but now I'm about halfway. This is like full blown Iowa now.
Yeah,
which I love. I mean, so I'm a huge Ardbeg fan. Like Ardbeg is just some of my favorite And this is like an American version of that. It's just it's just. I mean, as John pointed out, it's kind of like that barbecue smoke kind of thing.
Well, when
it's sweet smoke though too. It's not the brininess.
When we finish up doing up everything that we're bringing over, if I've got some room.
Are either of you or Lil fans of Pete? Is Lil like Pete? Well, you can chime in.
Lil, absolutely. Oh, sorry, I should rephrase that. Generally, I mean, Lil's like me. She's not a big fan, not a fan of Pete, but there are certain things peated which we haven't.
There are certain Pete's that she does like. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because all that you got to do is go back and watch Ken's stream from early October last year when
there's some handsome Pete's out there. Don't
when
give all Pete
we went on Ken's stream when we were in DFW, we went to Mirage Liquors with Matt from Whiskey Crusaders and William, the owner, pulled out all the Signatory series scotches, and I think we did 14 different signatories and then a whole heap of other stuff. So there was a couple there in Pete's that Lil actually didn't mind, but you get to see the full reaction of Lil on camera.
Right.
Are you guys going to see them again this year?
No, I don't think we're we're not staying in Texas this year. We've got a couple of layovers for a couple of hours at DFW, but that's about it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, we can cut out Utah, and we could.
No. You guys come to if you're going to Idaho, you're coming to Utah. God damn it! If you're going to Idaho and Colorado, you better stop in Utah.
So, Patreons, if you're on screen, you don't have to check in because I can see you. But Patreons, it is Patreon giveaway night. So, yeah. And tonight I'm gonna give away what I think are my 6 favorite. Now, of course, they're all gonna be blind, so we'll see how it actually works out. But I'm gonna pick 6 that I think will probably end up in that final bracket, and then hopefully, you guys can sip along with me once we get there.
If we can fit it in, we'll try and bring you over a Embers Cast Blood Knock for you to try.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
This is so smoky barbecue. It's.
Is Blood Knock a lowland, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, it's a lowland Scotch.
Oh, smoky lowland. Wow, that's something.
Yeah, it's basically like licking a bit of wood directly from the fire.
That's what she said.
Looking that wood.
So I mean, it's
good for you.
But I can only drink one pour of it. It just does the palate because of the actual smoke in it. But
yeah, I usually save peated pours for kind of late in the night because it just kind of wrecks your palate and you can't really go back to anything else. But I do love them.
Oh my god, it's so tasty though.
Marbeg Ugadal.
So Patreons,
Yummy.
if you're not on screen, then I do need you to check in. So just say, hey, I'm here. Actually, you know what? Just so it's all unified, just put 69. That's the universal best number. So just put 69 in chat. If you're a Patreon, you're here. That way I can throw you on the wheel and we can get you in for the giveaway for a 6 rye sample pack. 6 of what I think are the best ryes that I own. And then hopefully, whoever wins, you can drink them along with me once we get down to those final 4 and see what you think. So, yeah.
Hey, are you guys doing peated right now?
I am. Yeah. So I just pulled out the Balcones American Single Malt Peated, which is a fantastic bottle.
Oh, you bastards! I'm gonna have to go get some peated Balcones now.
It might be in contention for my whiskey of the year. Like it's just so damn good.
We started talking about Pete, and I'm like,
I'll put these up. Oh, you
Okay.
bastards!
The Talisker Storm. I like it, man. Talisker does some great stuff.
Dude, I love this bottle. I just popped it recently, and there's peat, but it's like hardly any peat, and it doesn't like wreck my palate at all.
Also, cheers to hello, Distilled Brewed and Review saying hello, friends. It's going to be hard for me to read comments, but anyway, we're going to keep trying. There you go. Yeah, a hefty pour there. Good stuff there, Adam.
Alistair's good stuff, though. I like.
Adam, just a bit of a spoiler. I'm not going to show the bottles, but I'm preparing a pretty significant chug-a-thon on Sunday. So,
we're not live on Sunday, but you can prepare it.
Oh, okay. Next Sunday then.
There we go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it's all about
Adriana's doing a stream.
Adriana, right? That makes sense. Duh. Okay, so then that gives me actually more time to prepare. So it'll be more bottles. Is all that means?
So now we got 3 people drinking Belcona's Peat. It's awesome.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, bastards.
So, Lil, do you remember which ginger beer cask strength we're supposed to be taking over for Chris? Is it a cask 6 or a cask 5?
So, Adam, I believe the current record for bottle chugs in a row is 4, right? Is that true?
How many?
4, right? If I recall, me and you did 4 on the same stream, the same night.
I don't remember that night, so you might be right.
Well, that makes sense because we both chugged 4 bottles.
Well, I don't remember that night either, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure John did at least 4 in the night that he got fucking wasted.
Yeah, I got buzzed and then I came back.
Back to back.
So he literally did a bunch in a row, and then he's like dipped for a while, and then he came back and he looked like totally sober. I'm like,
yeah, no, I had also had a couple more bottles that were down there, and I'm like, okay.
You got those smelling salts? What's happening over there?
So I believe that whenever you guys are live next, hopefully the following Sunday, I should set a Chug Life new world record.
Yeah, so two of the next 3 weeks we're going to be off.
Oh, okay.
So this weekend we're off because Adriana, and then we go live, and then the weekend after it's Pours in the Park, so we're going to be off that Sunday.
Okay, so I'll have to get in that next Sunday then.
Yep, the in between.
I'll probably be on for all of 5 minutes, but it'll be a good 5 minutes. That's also what she said.
That's what she said.
So Adam, maybe I'll just throw this in the box and bring this to Michigan with me.
Do it.
Okay. All right.
John, you're driving. You can bring whatever you want, dude.
Yeah, I'm only 8 hours away, so yeah, I can throw as many boxes as I want in the trunk. So
there's a few that I definitely want to try. That one, that might be one of the after ones that I want to try. For sure.
Yeah, it is heavily peated, Adam. So if you're not big into peat, then you maybe save that for last and just see what you think. But I mean, if you like peat, then I think it's a beautiful.
The way you guys are talking about it, like I definitely want to experience it, right? But
I'm still looking forward to meeting everybody. But then, what different bottles show up to? Things you can try for the first time.
Yeah,
I'm going to bring I don't know how many boxes of. I want to bring sample bottles and funnels and everything with me. So, if somebody wants to pour stuff out to take home.
Yeah, I was really surprised with the Belcona's peated and wound up having to. And I didn't like it quite at first, and I'm like, "Hey, John, you like peated stuff? I want to send this to you." And he's like, "Dude, send it on." So I
dude, I was so thankful, man.
What I really appreciate about this bottle is that Ardbeg I think can be challenging for especially someone that's new to peat. Like there's certain notes in it that can be challenging to accept. I guess. I
don't think it's the smoke. I think it's the brininess and the Band-Aids.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's not Lefroy. Lefroy is freaking challenging. Come on.
Yeah.
Lefroy is like slap you upside the head and say, "Oh, have you some of this, motherfucker?"
Lefroy should be throwing the trash. So,
I still can't handle it. I mean, I'm growing to like, I'm growing to like the peat stuff and like Ardbeg Ugadal and Ardbeg 10 and stuff like that. I can appreciate it now, but the Lefroy, I'm like, no, Band-Aids and hate and no, I just don't care for it.
As Shredward calls it, the burnt ball hair sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just. Oh, I'm
well,
sorry. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, Shred is not a fan of Pete across the board, but
No.
I think what Balcones has done here is they've paired like all of those stone fruit notes, which are really lovely, with like this really nice like barbecue kind of smoke. So it's kind of this sweet, smoky thing going on the palate, which is just absolutely fantastic.
But even the standard one single malt has got that kind of like, I don't know, burning sagebrush kind of.
Yeah.
There's a smoky note in the standard single malt.
Yeah, I really love what Balcones is doing in that bottle. It's heck of
Sean, while you're on here.
It's 62.5 proof.
Yeah, man.
Those are good proofs on this.
You know, so they ain't playing.
They get the job done.
Yeah. They're having to reach up and slap you upside the head in the heartbeat.
Since we were talking about, I was going to send you a bottle of Rye if the winner wanted one, that dripless pick. I mentioned on Dan's stream last night, I'm going to send you an extra bottle to give to Chris, because he hasn't had driftless Rye before.
No,
Oh,
we haven't had
very nice.
So I'm going to send you a second bottle of that pick to give to Chris.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
What was the question? Yeah. So, first off, I almost forgot that I was supposed to be putting together a wheel. So let me actually do that. Also,
whoopsie.
Wood. 69,
Licking.
Fantastic. Licking a bit of wood, 69. Yes.
And we got good odds. We got good odds.
Yeah, I think so far. Let's see, we got 1, 2. Chris and Lil are the same Patreon, so we got 1, 2, 3.
Hey, I say give them each a spot on the wheel.
You know what? I think you're right.
I'm in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we only got maybe 5 entries. Well, of course now Adam and Mark are on screen, so that's
I'm in there.
In.
Come on.
So we got maybe 6 entries tonight. So yeah, there you go. Adam spelled
pretty
it
good
out.
odds.
Yeah.
I just found that we've got another bottle of Octave in the cupboard, bud, in the bunker.
Well, let me get this together before I'm too drunk to type. Let's see here.
I think I'm ahead of you.
Oh, I was gonna say something to Bourbon School earlier. So he was talking about American single malts when we were talking about Stranahan's.
Gotcha.
It's like, dude, like there's so much allocated stuff that is just unattainable nowadays. Like you have to venture out into some of these other things. Like, you have to try
for sure, man.
Some of these other things, and we're telling you this is a good option. This is a good thing that you can get on the shelf at a killer price, and you don't have to hunt it like a fucking crazy person.
I've got another bottle here that Mark might be interested in.
Okay. What is it?
What, triple wood?
So it starts in bourbon barrels, then they put it in porter cask, and then they put it in sherry.
Oh.
So the sherry kind of takes down a little bit of the brininess, and it's a little sweeter. But if you can find this, I would probably grab this.
Okay. I've heard of the lore, and that's not bad.
Oh, lore is really good, yeah.
Good things about lore.
Yeah, and I keep hearing good things about Cardis.
Oh, yeah, Cartus, yeah.
The Freud Cardis, or something like that?
Yeah, that's a cast strength release yearly.
Okay. That's not bad. I've had it's actually not bad. The regular Lafroig, the 10, I can't do it. It's just nasty for me.
Well, even if you find a place that's got a bottle list and you can get a pour, I would just try it.
Okay.
And see what you think of it. It's only about maybe 50 or 60 bucks too.
Okay, well that's not bad.
I went to a store yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it might have been Wednesday to get beer, and their like discount cart heading from the liquor store to the grocery store had their closeout beer and vodka and stuff. They had like half a dozen bottles of regular Lafroig 10 for $40.
I've got a Lafroig Portwood for Ken.
Oh, nice.
We picked it up last year. We came back in. We haven't gone over and seen him to drop it over to him.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, Ken's chafing at the bit to get that, actually.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
Or again, patrons, if you are here, please
Yes.
check in. You can say whatever you want, but you do need to
As
check
soon
in.
as Sean spins the wheel, bud, we'll be out the door.
I think Lil's hungry. Just looking at chat.
No, I've got to go over and, well, actually, we might pick up a Reuben or a brisket sandwich or something over there. I've got to
God,
go
Reuben
pick up.
sounds really good right now.
There you go.
I've got to
Right
pick up
now,
some
right
rubs.
now, like any food sounds pretty good because I'm quite drunk, if I'm honest. So yeah, food in general sounds pretty good.
I had the first thing to eat today about 4 o'clock or so. So you know,
I have to run to the store tomorrow. I took a venison backline out of the freezer today. And I'm going to inject it with rendered bone marrow and Worcestershire and then smoke it off.
Good stuff, man.
So get some bone marrow to get a little fat into it. And
Yep.
How long are you gonna marinate it, or is it gonna be?
Well, I'm gonna inject it. It's a mixture of like liquid bone marrow, hot sauce, and Worcestershire, and I'll let it sit overnight.
Appreciate that, man.
Probably like in a salt brine with maybe a little bourbon as well.
So you'll do that on Sunday?
Wow.
You'll cook it on
Yeah,
Sunday?
I'll smoke it on Sunday. Yeah, low smoke and just kind of let the bone marrow kind of render.
Yep.
Because there's not much fat in a loin to start with, so you don't want to smoke it really hot.
Yep. Sounds wonderful. Now, being raised in Kentucky, Western Kentucky, when I got down here to Texas, and I had some axes. Man, meat is so much better than whitetail.
I've heard that.
It's unbelievable. It's like beef. Axis is more like beef than it is whitetail. The same family as a whitetail.
Yeah, William Hall, you smoke marrow bones on the smoker and then put that stuff on toast.
I got you, Will.
Oh man.
Hey Mark, when you said what was it, axis?
Axis, yeah.
I heard X's, and you're talking about living in Texas. You're like, all my exes
living in Texas.
I'm eating all my exes living in Texas.
Once I got some exes, then I knew what smoking good meat is all about.
All right,
it tastes good with a fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Yeah, exactly.
Patreon's last call. If you are here, please check in. I believe I have the wheel together, but I'm just going to give it one more last call. Patrons, if you're here, I'm pretty sure I got everybody here. That's
got some good odds. Got some good odds. Yeah. Come on.
Let's see. Right now, so because chat said that Chris and Will deserve 2 spots, so we got Chris and Will twice. Sugar Kitty, I gave him a spot because he's an early to better, but he was definitely here earlier, so I'm going to give it to him. Then Woods is definitely here. Doug H was also here, but had to check out. But I appreciate the support, so I'm gonna give him a spot. Now, Great Shot has 3 spots because Lou actually threw in $10 for Great Shot. So thank you, Lou, for that. Appreciate you.
Oh, well, damn nice.
And
Thanks,
then, of course, Lou is definitely on. Great Shot is definitely on screen. And then Jigs. Of course, Z-Man, William, who was also here earlier, William Hall, Bourbon School, Adam, of course, on screen, and then Chris and Lil again, and then Lou. So if I missed anybody that was here or is still here, let me know. I think I got everybody, though. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, bone marrow. I can feel my cholesterol level rising, but so damn good.
I'm on Lipitor, so yeah.
Exactly.
But bone marrow is God's butter. That's
just throw some olive oil in there and it balances things out, I think. I think that's how it works.
Bone marrow is just magic.
All right, so I guess
like
we got to
Vietnamese pho.
Oh, there you go. I missed JH. Thank you, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now
cheers, JH.
Is there anybody else I missed?
Cheers.
Anybody else? And I apologize, Jay. I am not sober, so some would say that I am drunk. But I'm going to say I'm just not sober.
Those people are liars anyway.
I would say teetering
Slightly tipsy.
Teetering on drunk, maybe.
Lubricated.
I'm
I
still
like
going
to
slightly
drunk,
tipsy.
drunk is what I will be after I spin this wheel. But right now I'm sober.
Yeah.
So
I call it lubricated.
there you go.
Lubricated.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark, this triple wood,
Well,
there's a sweetness that
Yep.
takes over. You don't get the Band-Aids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you get the
Okay.
smoke and it's sweet.
Yeah,
lubricated.
Band-Aids and bad decisions are not my idea in a glass.
Yeah, me neither.
That was the first time
I
I
agree
tried
with you.
Highland Park 12, and I'm like, my God, this is not good. But then I
Well,
learned to love
I like the Highland Park 12.
Yeah.
That's really mellow. I mean, to me,
it. I know, but the
it
first
is.
time I tried it, though, when I first got into peat, I'm like, I really like this, and now I don't even taste the Band-Aids anymore.
Yeah, man.
No, I
All right.
never tasted Band-Aids with Highland. It was all it's very light on the smoky, peaty
Yeah, it's not
aspect
heavily
of
peated.
it. No, heck no. I get that the heather kind of a smoke with that.
Oh my God,
It's
William
very
Paul, you're
light,
going to
kind
put
of,
beef
you know,
tallow on
floral.
brisket?
I mean, why not?
Oh dang! Yeah.
all right,
Does anybody
so-
know the cook from PBS, Justin Wilson from the South?
Oh yeah, I know him.
I grew up with him, and I got one of his cookbooks, and they put an entire brisket into a turkey fryer,
Oh damn it!
and they
Really?
deep fried a brisket. I'm like, just thinking, I'm like,
Oh.
there's not enough Lipitor in the world to save you from that. But it's probably really good.
I guess my thought on that is, how do you get all the fat to render when you're cooking that fast?
I don't know how you get a
Yeah.
brisket to be tender when you're deep frying it, though.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like that's the
Man.
wrong way to do that. But anyway, that we're getting sidetracked. So I guess we got all the Patreons. Let's get this wheel spun so I can stop doing things responsibly.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Come on,
Yeah.
spin that wheel. Oh, don't forget to shuffle.
Let's get the business out of the way here, so that way I can not have to type anymore. All right, there you go.
Shuffle.
I believe I have everybody on the wheel. Again, absolute last call. If you do not see your name, please say something now. I'll give you like 30 seconds, and then we're going to spin this thing. So because it was voted, Chris and Lil got 2 spots, which I think is fair. Also, they're bringing me a Wild Turkey 13, so I think that in itself deserves an extra spot, right?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
So
Hey,
thank
go.
you, Chris and Lil, for that. And also just cannot wait to see you guys in Kentucky here again. It's going to be a blast. Of course, Great Shot has some extra spots thanks to Lou and his generosity. Threw in $10 for Great Shot to get him 2 extra spots. So thank you for that, Lou. Much appreciated. And thank you for all you Patreons. You guys are great. Appreciate you very much. You guys are the best, and keep this channel going, man. Honestly. A large part of my whiskey budget is you guys. Like you guys, you're the best. Appreciate you, love you. I think we got everybody. Nobody has said otherwise, so let's spin this damn wheel and get somebody some whiskey. First,
don't
though,
forget to shuffle it.
Shuffle. We'll shuffle a lot of times here.
There you go, Mark. He's got you.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Very, very shuffled.
All right. There
Here
we go.
Somebody's winning 6 samples
No
of rye.
whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Come on. Who
Chris and
wins?
Lil. Okay.
Nice.
All right. So, okay. So, Chris, since I have you here,
Yeah.
wait, you don't see Lou? You're right there. You're right. You can't see my. You're in red. It just says Lou.
It's just Lou. It doesn't have Commandant on it.
I'm too lazy to type out your whole name.
Congrats, Will. Congrats, Chris.
But
Cheers, John.
all right, so Chris and Will, you guys will have to let me know what ryes you've not tried. I can't imagine you've tried the Still Austin rye.
No, I don't think so.
By the time you get here, even though it's not in the bracket, because it's you guys, I'll make sure you get some of the Still Austin cast strength rye as well.
Yep. He'll have it by then.
And then also, have you guys had the New Riff 6-year malted rye? It's
In the cupboard. Cracking that
Okay,
tonight.
so that's a yes.
So I've got some Balboa on the way over too at some stage. So
Now, I know this is a controversial bottle. Let me take this down, actually. Let me stop sharing. Have you had this guy, the Balcones Rye?
no, we haven't had too much Balcones at all. Only what we've got over here, actually.
Okay.
Cast strength rye.
Yeah, well, that is a cast strength pick. Yeah, so I'll throw that in the mix. Let's see here. Where
That is something different, but it'll blow your mind.
Yeah, it's definitely
I
different.
enjoy my Ryes. Lil's.
Yeah, this is
Lil's
Texas funk and like Hershey's cocoa powder. It's so good.
Oh wow! Okay.
Now this is a bottle. I know this is not in it, but because it's you guys, I'll throw it in there. I know you haven't had that.
Oh, the Corbin Cash, yeah. I've been wanting to get onto some Corbin Cash this year when we're over there.
Now, this is not even a standard release. This is a David Souza picked this himself. This is his first 8-year pick. So I'll give you guys a little bit of that. Yeah, so he picked that by himself. I'll give you a little bit of that, and then I need to write these down so I'll just rewatch my stream because I won't remember this.
Yep.
And then,
exactly.
Hey, I think we've all been there.
You know, because John's getting me another bottle, you guys got to try this. Have you had? I'm sure you've had some Driftless, but this Driftless pick is absolutely.
I don't think we've ever had any Driftless.
Okay, well, this is my favorite Driftless I've ever had. It's in the bracket battle, and so that
Sean, I'm sending an extra bottle to you to give to them.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, then, so that'll be a very large sample.
Yeah. And, I mean, they can try it in Kentucky before they go home too. Then.
Yeah.
There you go. And then I got
Driftless is something that I want to get hold of to bring home this year. So.
Yeah, I mean, I live about 2 hours from there.
Yeah, you were saying the other day. Yeah.
Yep.
So, I assume that you guys have had the special release of this, but this is the new one, the single barrel proof rye. And
no, we don't get the barrel proof rye over here at all. We've only got the single barrel rye. That's all we've got.
Well, we'll get you guys a little bit of that too.
Cool.
That's
Thanks,
a great
man.
bottle. And then,
Yeah, I've found a new one yet. I'm still on my 2020, the 2020 release.
So I think Vic's got to put aside a sample of the. I think he has the hazmat rye, Jack Daniel's rye, which I think he's putting aside a sample to bring to Vegas.
Cool.
Again, not officially in the bracket, but you guys got to try this. Have you had this, the port finish Sagamore?
No.
That's
okay.
good. So
We've had some Sagamore, but not the port finish. No.
Well, so
I just hate to say it, but that literally kicks Midwinter Night's ass.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard that.
It's so damn good. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
so good.
That last little bit there, Chris, that's yours.
Hey, Chris, can you guys like go through and then come back through so you bring all the stuff that you gained past us back with you so we can try it with you, or you understand what I'm saying?
so bring all the samples we were just talking about.
So go all the way through past Utah, Colorado, Texas, wherever,
just
Kentucky, and then come back to Utah so I can try all that good shit that you're picking up on.
Just do a run. Just try and get a run in the truck to LA so you can come and catch up with us when we catch up with Vic and Ed before we fly home.
We got to do something, man. You guys are going to try some awesome stuff.
Yeah, that Sagamore port is so much better than a newer Midwinter Night, and you can still get the Sagamore for $75.
Wow.
Yep.
Way less than
that'd be like 300 and something over here. I mean,
yeah, because now Midwinter Nights is 150 and it's ridiculous.
125 in Utah, but yeah, still.
So what I'll probably do here's what I'm hoping. I'm not going to do the craziness I did last year, Chris, where I brought like 10 bottles, which was a pain in the ass to haul across the giant ass parking lot. And if parking is the same as it was last year, which it probably will be,
as I said, come and park at our house, our Airbnb, and then we get an Uber.
I think I heard this
Yeah.
last night.
So what I want to do?
Unless I can convince a friend of ours who lives right down the road from the stadium that we can park at his place.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a tailgate you guys are doing?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I would love to be part of that one of these times when you guys come out. Like to come and do the tailgate experience. I think that'd be fucking amazing.
Well, if you're around in mid-October, there, Adam, come on out.
Not this year. Not this year. I got a lot coming up. We're actually going to go see OMJ end October in out of his
In
place.
San Fran.
Yeah.
Yep, out near there, and then we got a wedding coming up early next year, and then maybe next October I could swing it.
But what was I going to say? Oh yeah. So after the tailgate, if it's not super late, that's where I hope that we can kind of do a bottle share like we did last year at the hotel. Because honestly, that was my favorite part of the whole day. Is hanging out with you guys and just talking about whiskey and and AC. I'm really big on AC.
I just loved the reaction of the hotel staff when they started seeing all the bottles that were being pulled.
They were so cool with it though. Like I was honestly surprised how cool with it they were because we had a lot of damn bottles out. Yeah, but it was a super cool experience and like that was my favorite part of the day. I mean, like the whole tailgate was a lot of fun. But I'm big on AC and also
but you got there late. The pizza was already done.
Well, no, it wasn't even that part. Like I just really hate sweating. Like I cannot even tell you. Like sweating feels like work, and I only get paid to work, and I wasn't getting paid that day. So if I'm sweating, you better be giving me money. So no.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
No,
that's what she said.
We're still waiting for them to release what time the game is because they haven't released it yet. So, but being UK, Florida, it should be.
I would think that would be the Saturday game of the week.
Like noon.
It's generally the 7:00 game.
Yeah, it's normally like the ESPN 6:00 Central game on Saturday.
Oh,
yeah.
It'll probably be over by
UK Gators.
UK against who?
Florida.
Oh,
there you
go. SEC matchup. It's going to be a big.
I'm sorry, I can't root for either one. So
Utah's opening with Florida this year.
Oh, cool.
Okay. That's not going to go well for Utah, but
6 weeks.
But yeah, so we're just waiting for them to put down because that'll say what time tailgating starts because it's a 7:00 game. I would not be surprised if tailgating starts at midday.
Oh yeah, I live in Green Bay, so I know how tailgating works.
Whereas last year it was the midday game, so tailgating started at about 9 or 10, and we got there about 10, and Sean got there about halfway through the game.
Well, yeah, not by choice.
No. Kind of causes an issue when they shut the interstate for 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Well, there was other issues. Anyway, Mark, you threw up the peace sign. You headed out. Is that what you're?
Yep, I'm out.
Okay. All right. Cheers, Mark. Appreciate you,
Peace
brother.
up, bourbon, y'all.
Hey, Mark, since you're here, hey, if you see this bottle on the shelf, grab it.
Okay.
It's a heavily peated Belgian.
Oh, that's not what I want to do. Crap.
Dude, man, what the hell? You kicked me out? Damn. I put a peated scotch up there and the guy kicks me out.
I'm not sober.
All right. It'll be peak week. Okay.
So that's a Highland peat.
Okay. Perfect.
So it's not going to be as dry.
I'm all for that.
Hey, Sean, sometimes
I've got a couple of Balvenie.
Sometimes it is
They're
nice
really good.
having a second person working the stream with you so that you don't.
I thought I'd get kicked out for this, but
I need a mic alongside me.
That was a good intro.
Man.
I figured that orange hat would probably get me kicked out of the stream, but
Yes, sorry about that.
Oh yeah,
Great.
think
No
about it. I was
worries.
ready to be kicked.
Love y'all.
Man.
See you, Mark.
Hey,
See you, Mark.
Mark.
Night,
Good
See
day,
ya.
Mark.
buddy.
Cheers, brother.
Hey, Jake.
Jacob, what's up, man? How we doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, I better go too because we've got to get to the other side of Brisbane to
Yeah.
go pick up
Go have some barbecue, buddy.
these rubs
Yeah,
and pick up some barbecue and then go to my friend's liquor store.
Cheers, Chris. We'll see you.
We've got a
in
Tasmanian coffee liqueur to pick up.
We'll see
Okay.
you in like 9 to 10 hours on
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
I'll be there with
Vic,
my whatever, water, coffee, whatever in the morning. So
unless Vic decides that he's going to do a private again until all hours or something this afternoon. Yeah.
I'm gonna head over and hang out with Scooter for a little bit before I go to bed. So
Okay, John.
Hey, John.
Cheers, brother.
yeah, you
Hey,
guys all have a good night.
See you, buddy.
Chris, good to have you on as always, man. You too, John, if you're still listening.
Yeah. Well, we'll be in chat still in the car, so little have you on. We'll plug into the
I
radio.
don't know how
hear.
long he's willing to go for, but yeah. I think Sean's like, if I don't shut this down soon,
Things
it
are going to
might
get
not get shut
dicey.
down.
Things are going to get dicey pretty quickly. Yeah, we'll probably tap out here pretty shortly as well. Originally I thought about doing Mash and Metal tonight as well, but then I was like, I'm just too beat. It's like a combination of sweating my ass off and then also, too much whiskey. So, yeah, which is not a great combination. Those kind of like, they don't mix well. Yeah. Sweating out your electrolytes and then also drinking a lot of whiskey. So, anyway, thank you, Chris, for hanging out. Adam as well. Everybody that's hanging out with me tonight. I think we'll just shut it down here. This seems like a natural conclusion. Thank you, everybody. So again, Livewire not live Sunday, so I'll have to save all my bottles that are ready to be killed over there till the following Sunday because Adriana will be going live Sunday for her Alzheimer's stream, which is
y'all.
a great cause, and also just a crap load of bottles and other things being given away. If you missed it earlier, Chris himself is giving away a Stag Batch 1, which is just ridiculous in itself, but also a Jim Beam 1795, which, like, where else would you get these bottles? I don't know anywhere else you could get either one of them. Like
1795 was never released in the US, so
there you go. So yeah,
it would be on secondary and it would cost a fucking shitload of money.
Yeah.
So 2 ridiculous bottles, just those 2, and then there's going to be 40 others, I guess.
Cheers, Adam.
Plus other things, and yeah. So be there on Sunday for Adriana's stream. Going to be killer. Also for an absolutely great cause, Alzheimer's affecting a lot of our loved ones, unfortunately. But yeah, so hopefully someday we can get this thing figured out. Yeah, and it won't be a problem. And that's what this whole fundraiser is for. So cheers to Adriana, wherever you are. Love you, girl. And be there Sunday. And we're closing down. Thank you, Patreons, again. Thank you, Adam and Chris, and all you guys that hung out tonight. And we'll see you on the next one. Cheers, people. We're
Cheers.
out.